All right. Last time in the stained glass lens, the party, after encountering a falling of the stars and obtaining one of Irika's tears, a small gemstone imbued with quite an amount of power and significance to the world, particularly the Vulcanals and the individuals who want just a small amount of power over other people. You are destined towards Esselheim, a location in the center of the stained glass lens where a prophet known as Lady Eleanor of the Waters of the New Dawn has been hinted at as an individual where you can find answers as to what these are, what they mean, and some answers as to why the six of you were the ones who were pulled to the astral plane that night of the falling stars. Along the way, you stopped at the city of the Cuirass Mangrove in New Kylax, where you were invited by Calle Dubois, a figure connected to Fenton's past, to a celebration called the Celebration of an Incipient War, held at the uh, manor slash castle of the reigning lord of this town, the reclusive lord Sinai Cuirass. And after encountering some of the other individuals who have been invited to this gala, this opera, you made your way to the central stage to listen to a performance. Fenton gave one, and near the end of it, the Tabaxi butler uh, meandered upon stage and said that the Lord would like to give a performance of his own, and this sort of haunting melody, this chant, this incalculably beautiful song emanated from a shadowed figure behind the central curtain of the stage. I'm going to transfer you to a map. Let me know what you see. If anything at all.
I see nothing at the moment, but I'm zooming out.
I see nothing as well.
I see a black square.
Same.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and I got a warning about something about hardware problems.
This is wonderful. Let's see.
So,
Is it because we don't have
Does that change anything?
do you
nothing changed on my end?
No.
do you also have Fog of War enabled at the same time? Because the old style Fog of War, where you manually reveal areas, can still cause the whole thing to be black.
Let's see. That is odd. I'm going to try to redrag your character tokens. It's the thing that helped, I think. Apologies. Alright.
So,
Give me 1 second. Chain, can you see anything?
No.
No. Why is that? Okay.
do you have a vision radius or a light source? Because the two are
I do have
different.
light sources. Let me see.
I would need to be in your seat to see what's going on. Unfortunately.
Alright. That is a little awkward. You can cut that out of the recording.
We are very professional here.
Clearly.
I have no clue what changed between the last time I did this in Curse of Strahd and this moment, but
Just roll 20 things.
it is indeed roll 20 things. Let's see.
Oh, proud.
I'm the one messing around with your tokens, so if you see anything, let me know. Do you have to drag your own tokens on the board, or?
I just tried that and it didn't work.
Do you have a default token set up?
I do believe so.
Then any token that you pull out should be an exact copy of the default token. Doesn't matter who pulls it out.
How about now, Reed?
Things are visible.
Things are visible. Okay. For some reason, it's not assigning individual players who can interact with the token, or who's assigned to the token when I drag it out. So, all right, figured it out. Give me 1 second. It will be solved momentarily.
1.
Just roll 20 things. I'll try to figure it out next time. Alright, Foshka, can you see anything?
Ah, yes. Yes, I can.
Alright. Leora, can you see anything?
I can.
Awesome.
Chain is here twice.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
He's my toast.
Oh, yeah.
Chain's got a job
Where's
on the
second
nose.
one? Where's the second one?
Back row.
With the nose.
Yeah, he decided to sit with the 2 gnolls.
Drumsticks.
Stop
Yes.
staring at my legs.
Lorenz, can you see anything?
Yes.
Alright. Poor Fenton cannot see much, I'd assume. But let me know if
Neither
you
can read.
Currently, I think the actual visible range is for me is infinite.
Yeah,
is that better?
I can see plenty right now.
How much? How far?
There is
To
no
the
range.
walls. Yeah.
It stops
the
at the walls.
I'll zoom in on my token though, for your sake.
No, that's fine. You should see a lot.
I mean, I was gonna say, yeah, I can't see behind the stage or past the
That is
raised
intended.
seating.
Alright.
Okay.
And Frost, that should... Oh, Chain, that should cover it.
Haha,
Alright.
I can see things.
I can
Yeah.
see. I
can
can
fight.
fight.
That's to be decided.
What you see around you for a bit of scene setting, you guys are in the central sort of pavilion of this opera house with the benches located at sort of the lower end. In front of you is sort of entourage, a seated orchestra where you can see Calais Dubois, multiple musicians wielding an assortment of instruments, plucking out their strings and blowing music through hollow pipes. Around you, to your left and right, are the raised pavilions. These are 35 to 40-ish feet above you. You can see, supported by pillars, there are numerous sort of additional benches here and a rather exclusive seating at sort of the prime locations to overview this opera at, where to your right are the individuals from the Lyceum Draconis, including Carrick Sunvel and the Bloody Baron himself, and their appropriate guards. Is the music playing? No. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties.
It happens.
Have you tried turning it off and back on again?
Only you.
Really?
There we go, it should be looped now. When the song plays throughout this sort of echoing chamber, it fills your mind with a sense of elation, a sense of purpose, a profound sense of understanding that you've rarely had in your lives. It's as if something is speaking to you, urging your thoughts, compelling your mind, and twisting it into something malleable, something it itself wants rather than what you desire. You hear this sort of message delivered through intonations of language, of song, and a language you cannot understand, but it's compelling you that you are in danger, you are confused, you are in a state of peril, and the only way out of it, the only way you feel like you can escape from it, this sort of compulsion on your mind. The ones who failed are Lorenz, Chain, and Foshgra, is to kill the Anubian seated in the front row, kind of hands on elbows, earless. You are under the compulsion to do your best to kill this Anubian right here, to kill Abasi. For the ones who succeeded, that would be Leora, Reed, and Fenton. You are able to somewhat resist, but the vast majority of the individuals, mostly noble in dress, mostly affluent, but not as affluent as to take a place upon the stands. Most are going glassy-eyed as well, some falling into some sort of trance, the vast majority standing up and turning towards that Anubian as well. You see that up on the ledges, the nobles seated in those high pavilions don't seem to be affected. They seem smiling, laughing, quite entertained. It is as if you are the show now, not the performance before. You can see the Bloody Baron sort of seated, cross-legged, swirling some wine, watching the display. And the most, perhaps concerning part of all, the court singers, the band before you, begin to put down their instruments. They seem to stand, roll their shoulders, crack their necks. Some begin to lick their lips with smiles. And they begin to rush forward. I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Yes!
Oh boy. What an intro.
This is how
I'm
you're
gonna click
supposed
my
to play a
token.
vampire.
One day I will click my token. One day.
Oh.
One day you will click your token. It will
No, I
happen.
won't. It's been 3 years. It's not gonna happen.
It's okay. Nick's also,
Hey, look, you
Wait.
failed to click it the first time. You gave yourself advantage, and the second one was higher.
The second one was lower, but
Wasn't
it's
it?
deserved.
The first one was 7. The second one was 15.
Nick's rolled a
What
19.
happened?
No, that's me.
Yeah, Lore, your first initiative was 7. Your new initiative is 15.
Yeah, but Fence was
Whatever,
the one
whatever's the
talking.
one that ends
Oh.
up on the initiative count is the one that's going to be used.
Yeah, that
I'm
works for
sorry.
me. That works.
You wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
You
Oh.
gotta,
You-
yeah, you
you
gotta
have to
click your
select it.
token and then click initiative.
Yeah.
Alright.
That one worked.
Fenton, you can see Kala look at you with this sort of sense of sorrow, as if begging for understanding or trying to apologize in some way. But you can see with sort of the twisted light from the lamps sort of peppering the stage, sort of casting wide shadows along the backs of these performers that they are gaunt, thin. They appear starved, malnourished, some way. Let's see. I'm going to roll my own initiatives for a second.
Excellent choice for the song, by the way.
So good.
It is great. It truly is.
We stand the Witcher soundtrack in this household.
Anything that has a hurdy-gurdy or a bowed harp.
Hmm.
Acceptable. Let's see. I have a few initiatives to add, so let's see.
There's quite a few tokens on the board yet.
Yes, there are.
Goodness, I hope not all of them have to roll.
Oh no, absolutely not. I'm not. I'm late. That's the thing you should remember.
Perhaps you are slightly more intelligent than my initial foray into running Roll20.
I was gonna say, with this many enemies, I'd say they all share initiative if you're gonna have them all move.
Oh, they do. Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Let's see. And I have to remember that the initiative order goes
Poor
down.
Abasi.
Look it up. You can see Uther and the two other members of the cyclic order next to her sort of jump up. You don't need an insight check to know that they were likely expecting this. And you can see Uthern herself mutter a spell, and multiple shimmering additional figures appear around her sides, sort of blurring her form and making it difficult to see precisely where she is. And she is going to... Oh, that's the wrong token. She is going to step here, sort of turn towards you, hands behind her back, and say, the deal is set. I know a way to escape this madhouse, but you'll have to give me the stone. That is her turn. You can see Abasi himself kind of stand, glance around. His ears don't move, but the first thing he's going to do is rush forward towards one of these. He doesn't wield a weapon, but there is a sort of golden glow that appears around his wrists. He sort of whirls in midair, steps off his balcony, and sort of cracks down on the shoulder of this performer, still seated, whirls around, has another kick at it, and you can sort of hear the outcry of pain that's swiftly broken by sort of a sharp crack. Shane, you're up. What are you doing? There are a lot of figures moving around. Your current goal is to kill this Anubian. Above all else.
Make me proud.
Then Chain is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then he is going to do the psionic blade.
Is it considered a projectile?
It's thrown,
Okay.
so I don't know if that would counted as that or not.
I'll read one interaction quickly. Go ahead and continue.
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 will hit. But give me 1 second. Go and roll damage.
6.
Is it a ranged weapon attack? In the description of Sonic Blades.
For thrown, yeah, it's a ranged.
Alright. As your blade whirls from your hand, you can see Abasi briefly turn his shoulder and whirl around with a windmilling motion of his arms. He sort of captures the blade at his wrist, despite it being made out of this sort of crystallized psionic energy, briefly turns it in his hands for a second, and just gives a long glance towards you, Chain. Very curious, contemplative. He's going to throw it back with his deflect missiles ability. Let's see. It's going to be a ranged attack. That is going to be a 17 to hit you.
That hits.
All right.
Did you just get self-shanked?
Technically.
Oof.
All right. So you take however much amount you rolled, so that'd be 6 psychic damage as the blade embeds within your chest before immediately fading. You were damaged, so you are entitled to another saving throw. Again, a wisdom saving throw against the song, this charm, this mental impulse on your mind. As if a splash of cold water approached on your face, you kind of give a start and wonder what the hell happened, what were you doing in that instant, and you find yourself surrounded by these nobles and these sort of hungry-looking performers. Is that your turn?
I would say that, like, kind of coming to like that, and seeing kind of where he is, not where he would put himself normally. He's going to use his bonus action to cunning action dash. Do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and kind of like set up, kind of like right there behind the bench.
Sure thing. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's Chain's turn.
We will have to
Lorenz.
talk about your choice of targets later.
Sorry? Lorenz, you are up. You under the same mental compulsion. I find it ironic that the 3 who failed to save also the highest initiative. Lorenz, you are up. You're under the same compulsion. There's nothing you want in this world more than to kill this Anubian.
Okay. Well, I think, like, give me 1 second. That definitely inches. Lorenz is gonna cast a Chill Touch on Abasi.
Awesome. Go for it.
I don't know if I need to select this token or not.
You don't need to. In Roll20, we're not that technologically advanced yet.
Okay.
Alright. 24 will hit. How much damage does that do?
Oh no!
You can see it sort of impact his shoulder, but he sort of rolls it, gives another sideways look, and gives a sneer.
Oh shoot, you mind controlled the most incompetent combatants in this arena.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yes.
Now watch us break out and then kill everyone.
Alright. Flashka, you are up.
Oh shit.
You also want nothing beyond the death of this Abasi.
Alright. So, with that singular thought in his head, Foshkra is going to sort of slowly rise from the seat that he was in, claws flexing, body heaving as his breathing picks up, eyes just locked on that Anubian. The fire of Ignon Rage is going to ignite. And unlike the claws that you have seen extend and flare out before, you see the fire focus on his tail as bits and jets of flame just start shooting out from the top of it. And he is going to run up to about here. And as he does, he's going to plant his hands and swing around with his tail at the Anubian.
Awesome. Go for
That
it.
gives you reach.
Wow.
Nah, it gives me
Let's
10-foot
go.
reach, yes.
Let's not go.
So that's a crit. So I just roll twice, right?
Say that again?
For crit, I just roll the damage twice.
I believe
Uh,
if you click in chat where it
can-
says tail, like roll damage.
Yes.
I know, but do I roll the damage dice twice, or?
I think
Looking
it'll
at it.
automatically do it.
Automatically do it.
Oh,
All right.
that was
Alright.
only one damage roll.
1d8. Yes. Go ahead and roll another d8.
Are you sure?
Well,
I'm
no,
seeing 2
'cause it rolled-
d8s.
Yeah, I rolled 1d8 plus 3 and then another d8.
Oh, 1d8. Yes, 2d8.
Oh, okay. I only see the 8 plus
Correct.
2.
There's
Yeah,
8
8
plus
plus
2,
2
and there's
plus 2
for the
rage.
rage above it.
Okay. I got you now.
You whip around, the tail sort of cracks against the waist of the Sanubian with sort of grunt. He's thrown back, sort of crashing against the outcropping of the stage behind. But he rather spryly picks himself back up. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Alright. Reed, you're up.
Okay. So, the hearing all this, the blindfold is gonna come off. Reed's gonna just like turn around looking at everything. As my action, I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere.
Alright.
Which direction is the music coming from?
Behind the
singing.
curtain, which would be up here.
Okay. Let me measure this out. Yeah, that's easy. That's within range. So I'm going to place a flaming sphere here and roll it across the curtain and catch the entire thing on fire.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Go for it. You can draw an orange ball if you're going to keep the flaming sphere up. And leave it
Yes,
where
I
it-
shall. Let me color orange. Bam.
Awesome. Alright.
And drag it through to here.
So that would be this location on fire. Alright.
And I will. Let's see.
There we go.
Are we going by the rules that you can cast a bonus action cantrip?
You can cast a bonus action spell. I'm not a stickler on that. I dislike that rule immensely.
More spell slots for me.
You can cast a leveled spell as bonus action if you like.
Ooh, that's big.
Well, in that case, shillelagh up as Reed's quarterstaff grows gnarled and thorny. I'll start walking up towards the burning.
Alright. Those of you who are watching the two gnolls behind you of the certain order can see that the elder figure, the or experienced one, is intently watching the younger ascetic that he brought to endure whatever challenge this is. You can see the other gnoll sort of grinding her teeth, sort of straining against something. You can see sort of the veins bulging in her neck, and there's this loud baying snarl that she lets out as she attempts to stand, begin to rise, dash towards this Anubian, but there's a similar crack, and the elder individual just catches her, sort of brings his elbow underneath her jaw and snaps it the same way he did the other one.
Damn it!
So you can see him just stand there, briefly look at his palms, The uh, the performer fighting Abasi stands, and you can see sort of slashes with the claws and just tries to sort of hook its arms around his shoulders and bite in. But let's see. Neither attack. Abasi manages to evade both blows. But these going to move over here. Let's see. You can see them spring to life, dashing forward, sort of raggedy breaths, saliva gathering around the corner of their lips. You can see them sort of lurch forward into this hypnotized crowd and begin cutting them down. Slashes of their claws, bites, anything, sort of an improvised harp string as a method of cutting. One even has a bowstring of a violin that seems to have a sharpened end that's used to drive into one of this captive sort of audience here. But Kala, quite frail, still stands and places the string to her violin and continues to play. She glances at you, Fenton, and just says, you can see that sort of tears down her eyes that you assumed were part of the performance.
You got really low, Phil.
Oh, I got low. There are tears sort of streaming down her face that might take as sort of an emotional reaction to the performance being played. It does not seem to be the case now. She's going to say, Fenton, I'm sorry. I had no choice. There is a window that I have left open further on within the castle. She can see her point to the left, out this way, and a motion of her wrist gestures towards sort of this general direction. I cannot help you more. And she's going to give inspiration to one of her additional performers and mutter a spell. She's going to cast Sleep on some of the gathered nobles here. There's sort of a hushing sensation in this song, and two of them sort of collapse over, eyes closed, breathing but asleep. There, you're up.
Oh, good.
Oh, this is so juicy.
Okay, so to measure, I just click from my token and drag to wherever with the measure selected.
Yes, measure tool. You can click and drag to see.
Amazing. Okay. I am going to... Oop, just kidding. Can I step over these benches, or do I have to go around them?
It would require a low DC athletics check to vault over them, unless you step out. But you certainly can try to sort of jump over them and walk along the wooden surfaces, yes.
I would like to do that. You said athletics? It's probably
Yes.
not gonna be great. It's fine.
Be strong.
You sort of stand up on these benches and begin sort of half hopping, half stepping towards the next one as you pass over some of the fray, yes?
Here. And then I would like to cast Misty Step.
Go for it. Where to?
Let's see, that gives me 30 extra feet. Would I have to do another athletics check to hop up on stage, or should I go on the stairs? Or well,
Misty Step is Misty Step.
Misty Step
so you
allows
don't
me
need
to just go.
You can immediately just teleport.
Amazing. Going to come right here. I can't see anything from where I'm at, can I?
You can push past the curtain if you would like.
Okay, yes, I would love to do that.
All right. I will move your token past. You can see Leora sort of disappear in a cloud of mist and reappear directly on stage, sort of pushing her way under this red velvet curtain. Let me see. You can see behind the curtain what exactly. I'll describe it to you in your individual channel, but this individual, tall, sort of arms gesticulating in the motions of a maestro directing an opera and a choir. You can see its mouth open, this song that echoes throughout this chamber. You can see it look to you, and there's a glint in its eyes and a smile on its face. I'll deal with that in a second. Fenton, you're up.
Come on, take
Oh,
the
boy.
spotlight.
Okay, yeah. It's only really been 5 seconds, but it feels like an eternity as Fenton processes, sees the nobles watching intently, sees the audience and some of his allies fall into a stupor. And Fenton will kick his wings up and fly about 10 feet up into the air. How high are these balconies?
About 40 feet, but as you hit that mark, there's this sensation of being thrust underwater, and kind of disorienting sensation enters your mind as your wings just don't seem to work the same way they do, leaving you hovering there. Go ahead and roll an Arcana check for me.
Question though, does my vertical movement, are you counting that towards my movement?
Yes.
Okay, because I don't think I would have gone more than maybe 20 feet up in that case.
Okay, so yes, you are able to reach that amount. You're still welcome to roll an Arcana check if you like.
Sure.
All I can tell is this sort of faint shimmer in the air, similar to sort of distortion rising off of hot asphalt above a certain distance, but that's all I can make out. What are you doing?
I fly 20 feet up. I'm kind of humming under my breath, and there's an arcane magic charging with the music, and I look up to Ensei. Definitely, I want to lock eyes with him if he'll see me. But first, release that energy downwards to give Reed a point of bardic inspiration.
Yes.
Go for it.
Just a melodious note among kind of clashing harmonies, and then the rest of that energy I pour out right. Let's see. I'll go right here, and I'll cast sleep as well.
All right, go for it.
That's 5d8.
Let me check the spell quickly.
I wonder if any of these things are undead. Oh, that's kind of a unfortunate roll.
Yeah, not the best.
Foshker, how many hit points do you have?
13.
I think Foskra is just out of range.
Oh, hang on. Where did you cast this into it?
One tile above Kala.
One tile above Kala. You can see her give a sad smile as the spell casts. None of these creatures seem affected, unfortunately. You realize that whatever these singers are, they don't need to sleep.
Hmm. Fair enough. I will process that with a sigh and head forward as well. I still got 30 feet
Alright,
to there.
sure thing.
That's it.
Is that your turn? Alright. The nobles here are going to surge forwards and, as sort of like a drunken hypnotic stupor, lash out with whatever they can, claws, daggers at their hips, stilettos, anything, and are going to sort of rapidly approach Abasi. Alright, that should just about cover it. It is the second round of combat, if anybody is tracking things like spell durations. But you can see Uther and the other individuals of the Cyclic Order kind of give a snarl. The Kenkyu, one of the individuals you met at the tavern, is going to move forward and try to pickpocket you, Reed.
Duh.
Beat him up, beat him up.
It's going to lunge forward and try to just rifle around your pockets, pulling them out, searching whatever there is. It's going to be in its action. Are you going to try to resist it anyway?
Of course.
Of course. All right. I'd say this is similar to a contested grapple check. You can try to roll acrobatics or athletics to try to essentially just dodge the way of this Kenku's prying with the claws.
13. Hold on. Can I add bardic inspiration to this?
You can if you like.
Is it a d4 or d6?
D6.
D6.
Ah!
14.
Ah.
It is enough.
Phew.
Then you can see the Kenku snarl and sort of mimic in Utherin's own words. Just give it to us already. Abasi's up. You can see him kind of elbow down and sort of crack against this court singer's side of the face. There's a sort of a blast of flashing radiance, and you can see it fall to the ground. Abasi's going to yeah, he's going to continue towards let's see. The Kayak's Nova is going to take an attack of opportunity against it. Roll a natural 20, ironically enough. Do a little bit of damage.
Nice punch on the snoot.
Yeah. And he's also going to head up on stage and disappear behind his curtain.
If he moved up on the stage, he gets at
Oh,
a
you will get
range.
an attack opportunity. Go for it.
Cooperate.
19 will hit.
Oh my
You can
goodness.
see him sort of give another cry as the tail lashes across his back. He does appear to be pretty bloodied, pretty hurt, but that doesn't stop him. Chain, you're up.
All right.
Bird on bird violence. Actually, this is like a really target-rich environment.
Actually, hang on, give me 1 second. I forgot one initiative that hasn't been added to this turn tracker yet.
Oh.
Leor, you can see Lord Sinai Curus glance towards you, almost ignoring Abasi as he pushes his way under the curtain, and he's going to glance towards you and say, "That staff of yours. I was not aware that it hid my goddaughter. We must talk at a later time." He's going to turn towards Abasi, mutter something in a sing-song voice. Let me roll a saving throw. You can see Abasi snarl, and there's a shrug of his shoulders. The charm does not quite go. But there's the sort of rustle of something as the Lord essentially leaps into the air and merges within the wall, kind of turning into a brief shadow and disappearing behind the second curtain, the actual wall.
Is the
Shane,
song
you're up.
still going?
Yes. Give me 1 second.
What to do? What to do?
Out of character, as much as Abasi's story is probably pretty important, and as many like horrible backstory things are happening right now, I'm probably just gonna beat the shit out of these cyclic order people.
I am so down.
Laura would join you, but right now he's on a war path.
The lore path.
No, a war.
Oh my god.
There's a good chance that I might drop Umbasi on my next turn.
Alright, sorry about that, I'm back.
No worries.
Chain, you're up.
Well, seeing as getting stabbed by his own dagger got him out of whatever stupor he was in, and seeing that Lorenz and Fosker are both in that same kind of stupor, he's going to actually, instead of that, he will pull out his actual dagger, and then since I'm like behind Lore, like behind this bench, can I do like would I be able to hide or try to hide even though I'm within 5 feet with him?
Are you about to give Laura a wedgie?
Go for it.
Alright. Stealth.
Just instantly slide behind the bench.
perception check.
Sure thing, boss.
You do not see Chain.
No.
Duck behind you.
All right. So yeah, then Chain is going to use his actual dagger instead of the psionic blade, and go for an attack with like the butt of it, like the hilt. To
Non-lethal.
yeah, it's for to try non-lethally attack Lorenz.
Go for it.
So I'm hidden, so that's an advantage. Yeet.
Does 10 hit you, Lorenz? Oh, 22 hit you, Lorenz.
Oh, absolutely.
Alright, go and roll damage. Alright. Go ahead and roll me another wisdom saving throw, so you have been damaged and can attempt to resist the spell once more.
Okay.
Oh God.
Quickly.
Oh boy.
So we found out Lore's stubborn.
He is.
That should surprise nobody.
No.
Chain just tried to give him a good old bonk on the head, and
He said, "What the fuck was that for?" And continued on his merry way.
well, that is Chain's turn.
Alright. Lorenz, you're up.
Okay, I do have a question.
Go for it.
Under this sort of spell, you might say, would I consider Chain now an enemy for getting in Lorenz's way?
Yes.
Or, oh, okay. Give me 1 second.
Oh Lord.
So we're at level 3. Chain, you have double-digit hit points, right? You haven't just rolled 2 1s for your level up hit points, right?
My max HP is double digits, yes, but I'm currently single digits because I got hit with my own knife.
Oh,
Okay.
oh no.
So, Lorenz is going to do something I think the party hasn't seen before. He is going to telekinetically push Chain away from him.
Awesome, go for it.
Does Chain weigh like 20 pounds?
So hold on, I need to get the math here.
It should be your spell casting DC, I believe, against what is it?
The ability modifier of the score increased by
Your charisma.
yeah, it would be my charisma.
Go and give me a strength saving throw, Shane.
Oh shit. 6.
Is not a success.
No. So he, I think this would be 5 feet away.
Just above this bench and kind of thrown against the noble behind him.
And I do believe that counts as a bonus action, so now that Chain is out of the way, Lorenz is going to quite literally scramble over the benches to get to Abasi.
Alright.
About there. And that will be his turn.
Alright. Fashka, you are up.
All right. So I saw Umbasi run up here, right? All right. So I'm going
Yes,
to
Charlie.
I'm going to chase after him.
All right.
So this is only about 30 feet. I have another 10 feet, so I'm gonna push. God damn it. Roll 20's not
Careful
right.
with the fire. Actually, wait, no, you're ignorant.
Hold on. Roll 20 to the map on me so I can't see shit. Waiting for it to reload. Yeah, so I'm gonna get up to. I'm gonna basically charge through the flames to try to follow Umbasi.
Go for it.
This lets me see again.
Indeed.
Technical issues abound today.
You should be able to see.
No, it's just roll 20 being a pain in the dick.
It always is. Don't worry. That's normal.
Nope, there he is. Okay. So is that 30 feet of my movement?
Yes.
Okay. And that guy's gone. So with that, seeing the target in front of me again. Roll 20, stop being a dick. Alright. Once again, charging through the flames, looking left, looking right, seeing Umbasi, and just going to spin and whip the tail once again. I imagine a 20 hits.
20 will hit.
I think we lost Leora.
Disconnected, yes. Let me see. There we go.
Welcome back.
10 points. Yeah, Abasi's not looking very happy.
Yeah, and that is movement action. I have no bonus action.
Alright. Read, you're up.
Alright. I'm going to yell out, "Bird, break that song!" As my bonus action, I am going to thrust the sphere of fire forward, leaving a trail of flames across here, and I'm going to ram it into this undead creature here. So it does need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw, okay. It's going to be a 10.
That is going to fail, so it is going to take my... where is it? Flaming sphere. Take 10 points of fire damage.
Alright. Ouch.
As my action, I'm going to turn to this Kinku and I'll say, "I'll be so happy for you to join me. You can have it if you join me." I'm going to pulse positive energy into me, awaken the symbiotic entity. The bandages on my neck are just going to fluff out as stuff grows out of them. Menagerie, a cornucopia, and Reed will start leaking into the air around him. Can I have a Constitution saving throw from this Skinku?
Absolutely. That will be... let's see. A 6.
5 necrotic damage.
Alright.
And
Awesome.
I am going to stand my ground and be ready for combat.
You see the knoll turn around and promptly sort of disappear behind the curtain to the back.
Gah.
Moving rather rapidly. Doesn't seem to be engaging at all. Seems to be attempting to leave. But the court singers are going to continue to cut through the nobles here. You can see some of them, once the nobles have been pushed to the ground, kind of tear at the throat, blood dripping down their necks and chests. It's going to be 2. This one is going to turn towards you, Reed, and let out a slash with its claws, which is going to be a 10 to hit, which I assume misses.
That would be correct.
You can take an attack of opportunity against this noble as it sort of rushes forward and crawls upon stage, if you like.
No.
Oh, pardon me, not their initiative yet. This one is here. Just the individuals here. Alright. This one's going to dash here. Alright. Leo, you are up.
Okay, so can I see or sense where the music is still coming from? Is the music still playing?
It seems to be fading as if it's gone quiet for now. But there's still an echo that remains, lingers.
Okay. Hmm. I would like hey Foshka, how beat up are you right now?
I have 13 HP
Okay.
because of short rest.
Yeah, so you're okay.
So,
Ish.
Guiding Bolt.
I mean, yeah, Guided Bolt would probably not take me out.
The joke was Lyra might have been thinking of healing you too. Either or, really.
Yeah. Remember, he's resistant to fire.
Okay. Alright. So let me measure really quick.
Resistant means half damage, not immune.
Okay, I would like to use Misty Step one last time.
Alright, go for it.
And you said bonus action can be a normal spell as well, right?
A bonus action would be your Misty Step. It is a bonus action, but your regular action can be a spell.
Okay, so if I were to do Fog Cloud and keep my eye on the Anubian, would I be able to, like, Misty Step in the fog, or no?
You would need to be able to see where you are going to Misty Step.
Okay,
You can Misty Step before you cast the Fog Cloud, but
okay. And it still counts as a bonus action that way?
yes,
I was gonna say, didn't Misty Step a bonus action on its own anyway?
correct.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if they had to be in a specific order. I am going to Misty Step. Let's see. $30 feet. That's not going to take me too far, but it's okay. Can I do anything? Okay, I'm gonna move 15 feet here and then do fog cloud.
Awesome. Where are you centering it?
Right around Foshkra.
Alright.
The opposite of an Ignan fight circle. Fog cloud is the get along circle.
Let's see.
I think that would be it for my turn outside of yelling at Foshkra. Try to get his attention.
Yeah, that's
Also, you got very quiet for me.
oh, did I? Okay.
Yes.
You did.
I can't hear Phil at all if he's been talking.
I have been. Can you hear me now?
You're pretty
Kind
quiet.
of, but you are still quiet.
Okay, I'll turn
That's
my
better.
volume
That's
up
good.
in a second. That's better? Okay.
You sound like you were lounging for a second there.
I constantly lounge. Okay. Freehanding 20 feet of a circle is apparently more difficult than it seems.
I believe there's like a either Alt or Control or Shift or something you can.
He did great.
That's good. Alright. A billowing cloud of roiling fog appears around all of you. It's difficult to see, to tell where everything is. You can see part of it is burnt away by the burning flames, but it still spills out around the curtain. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Fenton, you're up.
I take a quick look back at Reed's situation as he talks to me, and then distinctly avoiding looking at Kala, I will fly forward. There, using my knife to kind of pierce through the smoldering curtain as I fly through, and what do I see on this side?
You see an empty stage with a massive cloud of fog right here.
Is the fog cloud growling?
Yes.
There might be a bright orange spot glowing somewhere in there.
And that's it.
Yes. You can see that there's a wall back here, and two other curtains to the right, to the left.
Shoot. Okay. I'm gonna dash then. I'm gonna get to those curtains.
Alright, and step behind. It should be... Alright, I'll leave you behind. Let's see. Let me see. I will send you a description of what you see in your own individual channel, but beyond the figure now glancing towards you very intently is a sort of backstage area with boxes and piles of props, instruments, any sort of commodity that might be used for plays, for performances. Alright. Is that your turn?
Unfortunately, yeah.
All right.
I hope you have a good wisdom save.
Mm.
Let me just send you what you can see. All right. The kayak snowballs are up. They're going to continue to claw forward, dashing through this fog cloud-like area up and closer towards this Anubian. If you'd like to take an attack of opportunity, Reed, you can.
Against the noble? Nah.
Yes. Nah.
I have a target.
You do have a target.
Laser focused.
Let's see. All right. Utherin is up. She's going to say one last time, "If you wish to live, I can ensure it. But you'll have to promise that you'll give it to me, you'll trust me, you'll work for us. It's what we want." And so he's directing it mostly towards you, Reed. We're going to kind of approach. But you, Chain, hear it, and you, Lorenz, can tell they're operating under the assumption that Reed has the stone.
I can say this is a. This is excellent because Foshka, the one that failed to save, moved away from them.
I had to chase the toy.
This is Foshka.
This is Foshka.
Alright. Unless any of you respond, you can see her kind of give a long, curling, sneered hiss. And she is going to Dimension Door and exit. Along with the Kenkyu, completely ignoring the other one there that you can see is getting pulled apart by the two creatures around him. But they are going to disappear.
Yeah.
Let's see. It is Abasi's turn. Let's see. No, he's going to, through the fog cloud, approach you, Foshkra, and try to essentially slap you awake out of the spell. He's going to make an attack against you. Strike.
Okay.
That is going to be a 22 to hit.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm going to use the feature of my tail and roll a d8.
Oh my
That adds a
goodness.
7 to my AC, which makes it 22.
22. That will still hit, just barely.
Oh, meets beats. Well, hold on a second. Why am I rooting for you?
He is not going to use his martial arts feature, so that's going to be a standard arm strike. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, halved to 2 since I presume you're raging.
Yes.
And you can go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw.
Alright, come on.
That is
Suffering.
going to be 15 to hit.
Okay. A 15.
Hit or miss?
Well, you can roll the d8 again.
Can you do that
Is
multiple
it a
times?
reaction?
It's not a reaction. It says anytime a creature attacks you within 10 feet that you can see, roll a or hits you with an attack you can see within 10 feet. Roll a d8 and add the number to your AC.
Sounds like it should be a reaction.
The little thing under your tail attack says as a reaction if
You
a
can
creature
use your
attacks
reaction,
you.
yeah. So that's
Yeah,
only
I'm
once
reading.
per round.
Okay, so I don't know. I'm just reading what it says on the 5e wiki for the tail. It doesn't say as reaction.
It
Does
says
it
so on
somehow
your
hit you when
character
you're in a
sheet.
fog
I
cloud?
know. I might have wrote that in there
Oh,
myself.
you can't. Let's see.
It says heavily obscured, but he's 5 feet in front of me.
Still does not consider, unless you have blind sight or then the feature to be a scene.
Oh, okay. Well, then that changes everything.
Ah.
Yeah, so the 15 will just hit.
Okay. Unfortunate.
Oh.
So it's gonna be another 4 points of bludgeoning damage halved to 2. You can give me another wisdom saving throw.
All right. 15?
15
Please.
just makes it.
Whew.
my God.
Kind of snap out, and you can just briefly sort of see through this roiling mist, this Anubian, as if you just jolted awake from some nightmare, some dream. You can see him kind of place both hands on your shoulders and say, "Look, this is not a fight that we can win. We have to flee." And he's going to say it loud enough for you to hear it, right?
Okay. So getting slapped out of it, literally.
Yes.
Shaking my head, blinking, looking at the fog around, breathing heavily, still raging, looking at the Anubian and like, what is this?
A creature of song, creature of evil. We have to go.
And he's just gonna like look to the sides, try to see. I can't see Leor or
You
anything
cannot
else.
see now.
Okay. And just sort of nod in acknowledgement, just trying to sort things out.
All right. Fenton, this tall, sort of slightly hunched creature glances towards you and just mutters, little bird, what's going on in your little..." You can see him extend a hand and you can see the glint of fangs. I would like you to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
There it is.
There it is.
That's not
There
good.
it is not.
There it is not, actually.
You can sort of feel the muscles around you
Here we go.
relax. Your mind becomes honeyed as you think, no, life isn't so bad after all. As this another melody that emerges from this creature, a different one, but you can sort of hear the rustle of wings as it leaps forward and
And
you can sort of feel its just hand come towards your beak, turn it to the side, and it's going to bite against your neck. That is going to be a hit. You suffer 1 level of exhaustion as you can
Okay.
sort of feel 2 fangs puncture your neck. You can sort of feel the drinking of blood. It doesn't hurt in any way. There's this sort of numbing sensation to teeth jut into your flesh, but it is... there's some sort of anesthetic, some sort of tingling sensation there instead of what you would expect. You can roll another wisdom saving throw since you are receiving damage.
Okay. Still not great.
Not enough. Shane, you're up.
Oh God.
I wonder, can
mean-
we add kidnapping to today's to-do list?
Chain is going to move over here. And then he's going to shout to really just Reed, since Lorenz is still fucking under the stupor. We need to get out of here. There's everybody else that hasn't been affected has fucking left. We need to dip.
In terms of exits, the only two beyond up are the curtains to the south down here, and up to the north. There is a curtain that's being burnt here. I believe I removed it, but
Yeah, we can see through.
Yeah.
and the additional curtains to the side up here.
Let's see, I'm actually gonna have Chain use his last bit of moving to kind of get on the end of this bench, and he's gonna do his cunning action to hide.
Sure thing.
I accidentally closed my character sheet. Fuck.
Truly a tragedy.
Then I'm gonna add my psionic dice to that if that's not enough.
Go for it.
Damn.
An important question might be, who exactly are you hiding from?
That is a question.
Mainly this dude.
Fair enough.
That dude.
Alright, is it your turn?
And then he's gonna hold his action for if anything attacks him, he'll retaliate.
Gotcha. Lorenz, you're up.
Did the psionic dice make a success?
It depends on the individual, their perception checks, which I will make on their turns, but
I shall just take a psionic dice then.
Okay. So, Misty Step as a spell is a bonus action, correct?
yes.
Okay, so, can Lorenz see past the curtain? Oh, well, I suppose it doesn't matter since it's on
Yes, it is being burnt away. You can see it sort of half collapsing on the ground. You can see past.
Okay.
I hope they don't expect me to pay for it.
He's going to teleport here, and then he's going to dash. Just a mad scramble. Of course, he doesn't. It's probably like around here. He's not thinking. He's just. Scrambling over himself to kill the fucker. He's probably gonna end up somewhere there.
It is a heavy obscured area. You cannot see inside of it, so if you need a spell that requires sight, you will not be able to use it. Otherwise, something like a chill touch would be just a disadvantage since it's difficult to see him.
Understandable. That will be his turn. Aside from screaming out, you know, what the fuck are you?
Alright, is that your turn?
Yep.
Foskra, you are up.
Quick question.
Yes.
Is ending a rage free, or is that an action or bonus?
I believe it is an action to end.
I think I recall seeing bonus action.
Turn as a bonus action, yes. It was a bonus action if you like.
Okay, alright, then I'm not gonna do that. So first thing, Fosher is just gonna like kind of look around again and just yell out through the fog because he obviously can't see anybody. Read, Fenton, Leora, Law, where are you? And can anybody give a response in my turn or no?
There is plenty of cackling.
You can hear vague cackling that can only mean it's Reed coming from
This general direction. Okay.
Leora, Lorenz, are you replying in any way?
Yes, I would call out to him and say, I'm really close beside you. I'm in the fog. We gotta go.
Well, I imagine you must have at least heard Lorenz screaming.
Well, yeah, I did hear Lorenz scream.
No, he's probably not going to respond other than he is breathing really heavily and is completely just.
All right. So using rage-induced intelligence, thinking that if Reed is laughing, there's some violence going on. So rushing off into that direction, I'm probably going to smack into this guy.
Oh,
Alright.
my frail noble
So
body.
lunging out of the fog cloud, crashing down to the ground, scrabbling back up. What are you doing?
All right. So I probably shoulder into this guy on accident as I'm running through. And then obviously busting out of here, I see Reed engaging with this thing. That was what? 25, 35, 40. All right, so actually I'm going to, bumping into this guy, I'm going to kind of like shoulder past him to here.
Sure.
And just fucking spin whip this guy with the tail.
Go for it.
Oh no.
8 unfortunately will not hit.
Of course, when I'm not mind controlled, I can't hit shit.
It's okay.
So
I'll
snap
mind
the
control
tail.
you and you'll do better.
Alright.
No!
Is that your turn?
Yep, that is my turn.
Reed, you're up.
Okay. So, as my action, I am going to thwack this guy very solidly.
Go for it.
So that's going to be Shillelagh. Ooh.
Shillelagh.
8 will not hit, unfortunately.
And I'm going to assume that they are not affected by necrotic damage either.
They may or may not. Let me know how much necrotic damage you deal.
Okay, I'd like them to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
That is a failure.
That is 5.
Awesome. Alright.
And hold on. I am going to. How high up is the stage?
5 feet.
I can scramble up that.
You can. There's no check.
I am going to scramble up on the stage. Go ahead and try me with an attack of opportunity.
It will. It will try to grapple you with its claws.
Grapple me.
That misses. That's going to be a 12 to hit.
Getting closer. I'm going to yell back, leave. Leave! I'll throw up my arms to the crowd of onlookers and yell, "War!" And
Mike caught it.
huh?
What did you say?
War! And I am going to cause the flaming sphere to smash into this creature here. It needs to make a
Right.
dexterity save.
Dexterity saving throw. That is going to be a 4.
Okay, so a total of 7 fire damage.
Alrighty.
And I want to make sure that anything flammable nearby, just add it to the pile.
Alright.
I want fire.
You can start to smell a sort of acrid stench of smoke from the small flame.
I'm gonna do a little jig on stage.
Oh my god.
He's doing the peanut butter jelly time.
You can see the member of the cyclic order that did not make it out of the dimension door is rapidly torn to shreds by these 3 individuals of the choir.
Hmm.
As is this noble right here.
They are running out of other targets.
Let's see. One of them of these groups does see you, Chain, and is going to dash in your direction. Going to make it to your melee if you'd like to make that ready to action.
Absolutely. Make sure I got that. Yep.
22 will hit. 6 psychic. Ouch, you can see it reel back in pain, like out a shrill shriek. Alright. Is that your turn?
Well, it's just the saved action, so that's all I can do. Unless
Alright.
unless it's my turn.
Oh,
then-
pardon me, that isn't... Okay, no, it is not your turn. But no, this one, it is going to head towards you, Foshkra. And, let's see. One of them is going to jump up on stage. If you'd like to make an attack of opportunity, Foshkra, you can.
Oh, yes. 18.
18 will hit.
God.
Ouch. 8 points, yeah. This one is not looking good. Let's see. It's going to be 4 attacks against you, Foshkra, though.
4.
That is going to be a 13 to hit.
Nope.
A natural 1, which will miss. A 12 to hit. And
Nope.
a 17 to hit.
The last one does.
Last one does. Going to be slashing damage, claws, which will deal 4 points of slashing damage, half to 2 since you are currently raging.
Yep.
Alright. Leora, you are up.
Amazing. Incredible. Stupendous. I'm gonna run. I assume that I can see Foshkra through the remnants of the smoldering
Yes,
curtain.
the curtain's
right?
gone. It's burnt away.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to cast Healing Word
Go
on
for it.
him.
Love your healers. 5.
So that's 5. Okay, so I don't think it's going to count this time because I can only use Misty Step once per long rest, right? As like a bonus action, or
If you have the spell, you can use it with however many spell slots you have.
as a
But
normal
for the rune,
spell.
then it would be once per day. But that's in addition to what you already have.
Yeah. Also, healing word, if I'm not mistaken, is also a bonus action.
Healing word is a bonus action, yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
You do have your action if you'd like.
Incredible. Would I be able to use the meta magic distant spell on my Misty Step?
Mm.
Let's see.
It says when you cast a spell that has a range of 5 feet or greater, you can spend 1 sorcery point to double the range of the spell.
I think meta magic is unnecessarily restrictive in many ways. That is a cool use of extend spell, so I would be inclined to give it to you. Yes. Sorry.
Misty Step is a bonus action as well, though.
Misty Step is a bonus action, unfortunately, so you
Okay.
wouldn't be able to use it since you've already used Healing Word. But if you'd like to move an additional amount, you can take the dash action as an action, which allows you to move the same distance Misty Step would.
Okay, cool. So I will move an additional 30 feet. By using a dash. I have to see how far that is. Okay. Moving towards where he disappeared to. And that is my turn.
All right.
Oh,
Fenton.
poor Fenton.
You
Fenton.
are charmed by this creature that's pretty much just holding you in very strong, powerful claws. You can see it sort of pull away, drag a wrist on the blood that now maps its maw. Sort of tilts its head and says, Carrickson wanted you alive. What shall I do with you? That's your turn.
Great.
Oh my gosh, someone write down that name. Write down that name.
I don't think Fenton can write at the moment.
Nope, bird
No,
can't
don't
note.
worry. I got the name last week.
All right. The Kylax nobles are going to surge Bossy. Let's see. Some of them dashing. Most of them actually dashing. There are going to be a few attacks against him at disadvantage.
The fog cloud's saving a lot of damage here.
I'll miss.
Thank
You can take an attack of opportunity against this one if you'd like. Reed, it's going to do the same thing. Dash. Use, well, you already did use your attack of opportunity, Foshka, so not
Yep.
quite. But the seated one, Kala, is going to mutter a spell, or sort of the twinge of a violin, and it's going to go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw, Reed.
Really? Ugh.
Oof. Oof.
Lots of twos on the dice tonight.
Is it
They are not
Otto's
being
irresistible dance?
You will take 8 points of psychic damage as a discordant melody impacts your mind. Do you have your reaction available to you?
Probably not anymore.
Alright then. Go ahead and yeah, you take 8 points of psychic damage, and that is all as dissonant whispers impact your mind.
Does Dissonant Whispers remove the reaction?
Only if you have your reaction to move away from Kala.
Okay, in that case, I would have my reaction. So
Alright, so you move up to, let's see, as far away from the movement speed as it allows.
okay,
Either
so
of
I'd
those.
be next to Leora.
Yes. The Court Singer is going to take another bite attack against you, which will be a 16 to hit.
That hits.
It hits, that will deal 7 points of piercing damage.
Oh, that's pretty substantial.
you.
Aye.
What are you at?
Almost full.
Alright, Avasi is up. See him glance around. To give a snarl. He is going to use his bonus action to
Hold on a second, I
step
just
the
took
wind to
damage.
disengage.
Hold up 1 second. I think my spell drops.
Which spell?
My Flaming Sphere that was concentration.
Ah, fair enough. Yeah, Flaming Sphere fades. But Abasi is going to take a bonus action to disengage, and is going to try to grapple you, Lorenz. Give me whichever is higher, an athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay.
You can
Ooh.
see him try to sort of grab you, try to pull you out of this mass of charmed individuals, but he fails, and he's going to sort of snap his jaws and continue moving out. Go ahead and roll an attack of opportunity if you have a melee weapon on you.
I do.
All right. That will hit. Can roll damage.
I don't think this goes well.
3 piercing. It's still slash against him as he pulls free. Let's see. And it is Lord Sinai Curis's action. Fenton, you can see him kind of appraise you with his eyes, sort of wander around you in a circle, and just say, "There's an Anubian I want dead. I've already explained to you once, and I dislike repeating myself." It's going to shove you through the curtain. There you go.
Ooh,
There I go.
you look skinnier if it's possible.
Chain, you're up.
Skinny Secretary Bird sounds terrifying.
Chain is going to do an attack with a sonic blade against the choir member in front of him. 17.
That will hit.
8 psychic
8.5.
damage.
You can hear sort of wail as the choir member sort of shrieks and keels over, clutching at its mind, dead.
Sweet. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then he's going to use his cunning action to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh, it has been 3 rounds. Lorenz, you find yourself shaken awake, free from this dominating effect on your mind.
Okay, so everybody versus Fenton now.
Classic.
Where am I?
That does seem to be the theme.
And that is that's Chain's turn.
That is Shane's turn. All right.
He uses movement and his cunning action to dash and just
Lorenz,
group up.
as if woken up from a daze, you find yourself in a cloud of fog with almost a dozen sort of snarling shapes moving throughout, sort of lumbering towards you.
Oh no. Oh. This doesn't say anything on the feed about doing telekinetic on yourself.
If you're worrying about attacks of opportunity, they can't see you right now. You're in a fog.
Okay. That was my concern. Okay, so
Sure.
I'm just gonna Lawrence is just gonna kinda go over here. Out of the scary bubble of monstery figures snarling at him.
And most of them did kind of wander straight into there.
And he is going to cast shield on himself.
Shield is a reaction spell.
Oh yeah, I just read that. Darn. Okay. Well, I think my work here is done.
All right. Foshka, you're up.
All right. I know I saw everybody running away up here. So I'm gonna take one tail attack against the guy in front of me.
All right.
12.
12. Let me see. 12 hits.
For 7 points of damage.
7 points. I'm just going to kill this one.
Does any of that damage go over his remaining HP?
Exactly 1 point.
That 1 point, I'm going to smack this guy because my tail has a sweeping feature.
Awesome.
Nice.
That is
Cool.
just 1 point carried over if you succeed on an attack roll.
It's from what I was reading. If the same attack roll would hit.
The same attack roll would hit, so 1 point carried over, yes.
Okay. All right. With that being said, I'm going to move 30 feet here. And because I have the mobile feature, I don't provoke an attack of opportunity against the target I attacked.
All right.
And then the remainder of my movement, I'm going to reconnect with, or moving the initial 10 feet up here,
Go for it.
and try to just regrouping with everybody.
Hello, what up?
What's going on? What is this incessant sound?
A creature, sound in my mind. Bird, I thought I told you to stop it.
No, that is my turn, by the way.
All right. Reed, you're up.
Who looks damaged out of all of us? That's okay.
Emotionally or physically?
Okay, point noted. So,
Say Foshka probably looks the worst, and Chain's just above half health.
How much health do you have, Chain? Total?
9.
Okay, I have 12. And I'm raging, so
okay, so
my HP stretches farther than Chain's.
would you like hit points?
Me
I
or
will
Chain?
never say no to more hit points.
Someone say yes to hit points.
Chain.
Chain. Chain is
Yes.
going to get hit points because I am going to cast Wither in Bloom into the very crowded fog cloud. So, 10-foot radius sphere.
Jeez.
So, it would hit.
Well, all of them die.
Wow.
You just murdered
Wither.
all the nobles.
Wow. Good.
And I'm going to take that positive energy and thrust it into Chains that gets to roll a hit die.
Ooh.
All right.
2. Oh.
So you
Oh,
gain.
no.
Hold on. You gain
I wonder if
2
this is
plus
what I
4,
have
so
written
you gain
that
6 hit
actually
points.
is. You gain 6 hit points.
Okay.
I get 6.
Incredible.
Yes.
And I'm going to snarl at this stupid fox and say, "Don't take my spotlight." I don't think I have any movement left because I used my reaction to use it.
Sure thing. All right. The court singers are up. So they're going to move over towards you, Foshka.
Okay.
So it's going to Alright, the only ones that cannot dash. The only one that didn't dash is attacking you, Foshka, twice. So that's going to be a 14 to hit,
Miss.
and an 11 to hit.
Miss.
Alright. There, you're up.
Um. Well, I don't even have to use Misty Step. I come over here, and I would like to go behind the curtain, please.
Awesome.
What's behind curtain number 1?
Behind this curtain, there is no sign of Lord Sinai Curus, but there are two figures standing in front of what appears to be a doorway leading out to stairs or the ground beyond that appear to be carrying long swords and dressed in sort of tattered chain armor.
Should I follow or should I stay?
Should I stay or should I go
I
now?
was intentionally not doing that.
If I stay, there will be trouble.
Too bad.
I
You're in
know.
chat with a bunch of memesters.
If I go and make it double.
Bunch of nerds.
Hey,
There you
hey.
go.
I embrace that remark.
Nerds that I very much enjoy being around, but it's
Yeah.
Nerds, parentheses, affectionate.
yeah, correct. Okay, I am going to. Can I cast Mage Armor on myself?
I'd say Mage Armor is a spell that always assume you have on, as long as you mark off the spell on your sheet, so...
Okay.
It's just a standard thing to do at the start of the day, if you like. But, yeah. If you want to assume that you've already had it done, or if Lyria would only cast it now, then go ahead and cast the spell, yeah.
She would probably already have it done since she doesn't wear anything and would prefer to stay
Alright.
prepared.
Go for it.
Okay, so does this mean that I can cast Misty Step this turn?
How many spell slots do you have second level?
It says 2. Well, I used one already.
Oh, you used the runic spell. Yes, okay, I got it. Go for it. If you like.
Yes, okay, I'm gonna use that and I'm gonna go through the door.
Which one?
Is it like... Where's the little ping? I'm just gonna drag my character. Is it like over here? Oh no, it's right here, isn't it?
These do appear to be double doors.
Okay. I will go through there then.
You can sort of place your hand on the handles that lead out, and they appear to be locked.
Well, dang. If I call out, are they still able to hear me from where I'm at?
They would likely
Presumably.
be able to, yes. It's not that far.
Okay, then I would just call out to everybody and yell at them to come behind the curtain. I wouldn't explain anything else just to be safe, but...
Alright.
And that would be my turn.
Fenton, you are up. You have been given your orders.
I have. Yeah, Fenton stumbles back through the curtains on foot. Kind of watches Leora kind of stupefied as she goes back behind the curtain. But seeing Abasi, Fenton will, still humming the same song he's been humming since the beginning of this fight, reach for the drum attached to the behind his poncho, to the back of his waist, and take a couple steps forward and cast Shatter directly on Abasi.
Oh!
Are you hitting Lorenz as well?
Yes.
All right.
Ooh.
Go ahead. We've had more PvP in this campaign than not. Go ahead and yes, go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw on Lorenz, and I'll roll one for Abasi.
Yes.
How many instruments does this man have on his person?
All of them.
Take them and find out.
Abasi will roll an 18.
They both save, so
Ouch.
half of 15 thunder damage.
Ouch. Yeah.
So that would be
Okay,
7.
So 7 points of thunder damage to both of you.
God. Jeez.
How is Umbasi still standing?
Just
As I
barely.
say, I don't think this could be there for much longer.
Fenton will continue his march forward, but that will be his turn.
All right. Kylak's nobles are up. The remaining ones. This one's going to dash forward. This one's going to dash forward as well. This one's going to walk forward and try to attack Abasi once, which will be a miss. You can see the Nubian sort of give a snarl. It's very bloody, but he's going to turn around and attack the nobles once. That is going to be one unarmed strike. They don't have much hit points. It's going to die. The second attack, this one also perishes. He's going to use his flurry of blows. You can see him mutter a spell, and there's sort of a golden glow that appears around one of his wrists that he places on his chest. There's sort of a muttered urge, and he's going to use his hands of healing to heal himself a little bit. And he's going to use strike as part of the flurry of blows against the Kylak's noble, which will be a miss. But in either case, he's going to sort of shout, "Your Aarakocra is out of control," and rush this way. Over here. It's going to make an attack of opportunity against him, which will miss. Chain, you're up.
Chain. Seeing that Fenton is now affected by this, but also hearing Lyra telling everybody to get behind the curtain, he's just going to throw a psionic blade at Fenton. 15.
That'll hit.
Oof. 9.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Fair.
Racially motivated damage roll.
Chain noticeably doesn't use non-lethal damage with Fenton like he did with Lorenz.
Oh no.
But then he's going to use his movement to go behind the curtain.
Alright.
I think that was 30 to get to there.
Oh yeah, what up, bud?
Are they friendly?
Oh no, they're not. They're drawing swords.
Yeah, no.
Leor, what
It's
the fuck?
But options are limited. We gotta go.
Are those doors open?
Nope. It's locked.
Leor! God fucking damn it!
Is that in character?
Yes! That is very much in character. Well, Chain's gonna use his bonus action to hurl another sonic blade at that one, which I'm assuming misses because it's a 10.
A 10 will not hit. You can see the rather lithe guard just sidesteps it, and the psychic blade embeds in the door. All right. Is that your turn?
He's gonna use his. Shane's gonna use his last remaining 10 feet of movement to just go right there.
All right. Foshkar, you're up.
Can I wisdom save, Phil?
All right.
You can after taking damage, yes.
Hopefully
Okay.
it's
Oh my god! Bruh!
pain, suffering.
Oh my
Cool.
god.
All right. So I'm going to tail attack this guy in front of me.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that decimates this thing.
Just fucking whip around, fucking counterclockwise, and full body smack him, just send him flying off the stage.
And with a flourish, we finish.
Sweeping
with a
with a reach weapon is very fun.
Unfortunately, there is no target within range that I can pass the damage on to.
Really?
Read?
I mean, Reed is.
You're welcome to. Continue.
All right, so moving up here, that is what, 35, I believe I measured.
Mhm.
Yep, 35 to get to the curtain, so pushing past another 5 feet.
Tut you people in your move speed.
That's it.
All right, so that's all 40.
Yep.
Or I get 5 more. Okay. All right. And I see the guards and the locked doors. Got it.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna bust through the curtain, kind of like clawing down as I pass through.
Fair enough.
And just still snarling, heavy breathing, just glare at the 2 guards. It's like, I believe they're in our way.
No shit!
Lorenz, you're up.
Yes. So, Lawrence doesn't want to hurt Fenton that badly, so he's gonna go up here and gonna smack him in the face.
Awesome.
Can you bitch slap an enchantment smell?
Will that be a strength?
If you're trying to unarmed strike, that would just be a melee attack roll, so your strength modifier.
Plus proficiency.
Plus proficiency, yes.
Okay. And that's +2.
That is your strength saving throw, +2. So yeah, 19, that probably will hit Fenton.
Absolutely.
Alright. So that would be minimum of 1 damage at a -1 strength, so 1 point of damage to you, Fenton. You
Yippee.
can roll a wisdom saving throw to see if you can resist the... Unfortunately, 14 is not enough.
Ah.
Reed, you're up. Unless that was the end of your turn, Lorenz.
So,
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like
it
to do?
is. Wake the fuck up.
Reed, it's your turn.
I could just knock Fenton unconscious right now. I have a better idea. I am going to channel a bit of the gift of druidism in me and kind of reach a glowing clawed hand towards Vasi and say, I want to speak with you. You'll follow us. I'd like to cast invisibility on them.
On the bossy? Absolutely. You can see him give a nod, accept the spell. You can see him briefly shimmer for a second before fading out of view.
And I'm going to turn to Fenton and say, if Vasi's following us, you'll follow us. And I will head towards the curtain with my remaining movement.
Alright. Leora, you're up. Clever Noel. Lyra, you notice that neither of these guardsmen seem to care about your presence at all. They don't seem to be drawing their swords in your direction. They don't seem to be attacking you in any way.
Incredible, actually.
Would Shane
Well-
notice that too?
Pretty obvious.
I was gonna say it would probably be hard to miss that the
They are
person
attacking.
standing right next to.
The question
Next
is,
to her,
would the
attacking.
barbarian notice in a rage?
Or would he? That's up to you.
So are they like glassy-eyed? Can I see if they are like themselves or if they are under a charm?
A medicine check. You can tell that there's nothing physically wrong with them. They are following the music just like the performers were, but they seem to explicitly be avoiding you, and you only.
So they are engaging with everyone else. It's just Leora.
Yes, just they are.
The power of plot.
Plot armor.
I've
What's
heard
like
of
to
this
do?
magical. Oh, sorry.
Let's throw the dice downstairs.
I would like to cast Bless on Voshkra and Chain. I mean, and myself, I guess. Since I can do up to 3 creatures of my choice, and those are the only 3 within range.
Go for it. Muttering out prayer, you're able to sort of shroud the 3 of you in a faint glow of light, a blessing and encouragement.
Awesome.
A
You know, since we're not getting any bardic inspiration, Bless will do.
Would you rather have Fenton be charmed or Foshkra be charmed?
Now's the time for the duel. Alright.
Yeah, that's
It's an awesome spell.
yeah.
It is.
I think that's gonna be my turn because I'm not gonna leave them here with them, with the guards by themselves.
Alright. The court singers are up. Going to move over here.
Are they able to see Nabasi?
He's invisible. How would they see him?
They're not going for him. They are, let's see,
Oh, they're just going for whoever's alive.
which would be Lorenz right here. So the only one that can attack Lorenz is just one of them, the rest dashed. So Lorenz, there's going to be 2 attacks against you. Which will be a 12 to hit.
Yep.
That hits.
Yes.
Alright.
Oh, our poor squishy sorcerer.
No shield.
No, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and shield.
Alright. You can see the sort of long, elongated claws you can see up close in the light of this singer rakes across an arcane barrier. It's going to attack a second time. It's going to be a 17 to hit.
Well, with plus. No, that's 1 reaction, so I don't have it anymore.
No, it stays until your next turn.
Until the end of the next round.
Oh, okay. So that's. Did you say 17?
Yes.
That meets
Oh,
the additional, so it.
unfortunately, that's going to be 3 points of slashing damage against you.
I'm not looking too great.
Guardsmen are up.
Keep going,
We're
keep
going
going.
to avoid Lyra. This one's going to motion over here. You can hear the clanking of armor. It's going to raise a long sword and swipe downwards against you, Shane. Which is yeah. That is going to be a let me see, 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
No.
Let me see. That is going to be 9 points of slashing damage.
Mm.
It is
Change
also
does not look good.
let me see something. It's going to be the weapons list. Uh, Alright, that's an advanced turn. This other one's going to dash forward towards you, Fashka. It's going to use its action surge to make an attack against you.
Okay.
That's going to be an 18 to hit.
A what?
18 to hit.
Okay, I'm gonna roll that D8 reaction.
Okay.
That brings my AC up to an 18 exactly, so it still hits.
There hits. Alright, that is going to be 2 on the longsword attack. 10 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
Reduced to 5.
Reduced to 5. Fenton, you're up.
Okay. Abasi's invisible.
Yes.
But I will quickly pull out my rapier and stab where I last saw him.
Alright, roll a disadvantage.
So 14 to hit.
Will not hit.
Okay. Then I will scowl and turn towards Reed and move that direction.
Alright. Lorenz, would you like to make an attack opportunity?
Yes.
Go for it.
Punch his little bird brains out.
Since the
Do it.
little slap didn't work, Lawrence is gonna take a note out of Chain's book and try and hit Fenton with the back of his dagger.
Alright, go ahead and make a dagger attack. You are flanking with Abasi currently, so it's a +2 to the attack roll.
Ah,
Does an invisible
That'll hit.
character apply
It's an 18.
flanking?
okay.
I'd consider. That's a good point. I would say yes, since I mean it is technically attacking. Alright. Does an 18 hit you, Fenton?
It does.
Alright. Go ahead and roll dagger damage. I'm assuming you're doing it non-lethally.
Yes, very
Alright.
non-lethally.
5
Good
points of
thing,
piercing.
too. My goodness.
Go ahead and roll a wisdom.
Come on, buddy.
14 is
Still a
unfortunately
14.
not enough.
Oh, there's a bird.
No.
If only you could inspire yourself.
If only.
Alright, this noble is going to rush up.
By the way,
Yeah.
I am sorry, Lore.
It's going to rush up towards you, Lore. It's going to make an attack with flanking.
Oh no.
That is an 8 to hit. And that is the only one beyond Kala left who will continue to sit in her chair. Alright.
She hasn't done anything since other than make people fall asleep, right?
Made people
She
fall
has
asleep.
casted spells, given inspiration.
And,
Smart.
and to make me GTFO.
Alright, it is the end of the round. It is. I'm cutting out again. It is almost the end of session time. If we are good to continue on for another maybe 14 minutes or so, until 11, that might be enough for this encounter. Or if not sooner. But no pressure to stay if you want to continue next time, so.
I'm good to keep going.
Good to
I'm
go.
good to keep going.
Yep.
Go forever.
Alright.
Never ending session.
This is a hostage situation.
Um,
Come on, be smart.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I'm sorry, Abase is going to leave you. And he's going to... let's see, that was 20. He's going to move over here. And no, he's not going to move invisibility as much as he wants to. He is... I'm just checking one thing. This technically isn't something that would remove invisibility, but he's going to hands Lorenz before he leaves, so he's going to do let me see. 8 points of damage. There's a hand placed on your spell. Oh, not a spell, of some flow of energy ebbing into you. You will gain 8 hit points, Lorenz.
Oh, wonderful.
And he's going to move here.
So a
Shane, you're up.
paladin monk.
A certain type of monk.
Chain is going to make a sonic blade attack against the guard in front of him.
That guard is in range of me with my 10-foot reach. Does that give him sneak attack?
Yes, it would. Also flanking.
So
Ooh, well
you
then
get
let me-
advantage.
Let me see if I can't get a.
Flanking in this
That
campaign
20.
is plus 2.
Damn.
I'm sorry, what was that, Phil?
Flanking in this campaign is plus 2, not advantage.
Okay. Sorry.
Actually, for me, it's plus 3.
Yes, it is additional. It is 3 for you since you're okay. So that is a hit, certainly.
Sneak attack damage.
Sneak attack. Is this going to be the first sneak attack of this entire?
Yeah, it is.
Alright, so 12 points. Yeah, that is tough.
And how does the guard look after that attack?
I can see it sort of lurch back. For granted, it's not looking good, but not looking almost like it's keeling over.
These guys are beefier than the band members.
Then, see, using his mobile feat, Chain is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and do bonus action hide behind these crates.
Alright. Let's see. Go to no stealth check.
21.
Yeah, you're reasonably confident you're able to hide. Almost. Alright. Lorenz, you're up.
Woohoo. So, I think if you remember last session, Lorenz did imbue one of his cards with Misty Step.
Indeed.
So he is going to.
Why did both sorcerers independently choose the 2 feats that give you a Alright, go ahead and roll.
Extra spells.
Misty Step.
Yep, he's pulling out his deck of cards, shuffling them, bringing out that single card that is shimmering with boreal energy, and he is going to go over here. And then he is going to go into this place. Beyond the curtain.
Beyond the veil.
Beyond the veil.
A little far from the party chain.
That sounds
Alright.
terrifying.
Go ahead, Lance.
I don't like. I don't like that you said that right now.
After all, we don't know where this creature went. Could be waiting for an isolated party member.
Oh, you have
And-
that advantage on a attack or saving.
Oh, I do have an action to do because card itself is a bonus action.
I'm surprised you didn't slap the bird.
I'm tired of slapping the bird.
It's okay, I'll take up that
The
mantle.
bird can be slapped by someone else. We need to delegate the slapping duties,
My hand hurts.
basically. And Lorenz is going to automatically assume that the people opposite to them are
Hostile, yeah.
yes. He's going to do a guiding bolt on this one.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack roll. 13 unfortunately doesn't hit. You can see the bolt scatters across the armor, dissipating.
Darn. Okie dokie. That's Lorenz.
All right. Fashka, you're up. You are blessed currently.
I am blessed. All right.
Yes.
I'm going to take a step up just to increase my coverage over these two. And the same one that Shane threw his dagger at, I'm going to take a tail swipe at.
All right. That'd be the one to the up left. 23 is absolutely a hit.
For 6 points of damage.
6 points. All right.
4 bludgeoning, 2 fire.
That is 5 above its armor class. No, that's a different property. All right.
Alright, it's still standing?
Yes.
Alrighty. Yep, that's my turn.
You can see it sort of rears back from the fire damage searing crop form, disliking it immensely. Let's
Does
see.
anybody have radiant damage?
I mean, Lore just threw a radiant guiding bolt at it. Hey,
What the
Wait,
fuck is that?
what's this guy
See
doing?
the sort of main butler of the party that greeted you inside this castle, sort of dressed in a sort of crisp, well-fitting attire. You can see there's a rapier at his side and the sort of arcane energy fizzling at his hands. You can see that was the reason he was able to make his voice boom so loudly when announcing. But he is going to mutter a spell, and you can see around him several duplicate images similar to the spell that Utherin cast, sort of flitting around his figure. But that is his turn. Reed, you're up.
Very well. Come, bird. Our quarry is escaping. I'll go through the thingamajigger.
Alright, you bump into Lorenz.
No.
Literally. Boy, I'm walking here.
Ah. Wonderful, wonderful. I will step across behind and with a snarl, as I am unfortunately coming down from the high of being on stage. Screw you, Bard.
He enjoyed it. He enjoyed the performance.
I'm going to attempt to smack this cat in the back of the head.
Go for it. You are flanking currently.
22.
That will hit.
Alright, so that is 9, 10, 11, 12,
That's what will kill it.
13 necrotic. Let's see, how much more? 5, 2, 5. Okay, I have 5 feet of movement left, and I will step forward and targeting this one, just exhale spores in the direction. Give me a
Great
con
as
save.
horrendous breath. Go for
That
it.
doesn't do anything to me, does it?
No.
No,
Okay.
no.
that
They
is going to be a
they
failure.
are they are quite intelligent.
I don't like that.
So that's going to be
I don't like that.
4 necrotic damage if this takes necrotic damage.
That is going to take some damage.
Okay. We should go to balls more often.
Alright. The court singers are going to take their turns.
I sure hope they recognize Fenton's on their team and don't just
Murk
all
him.
attack him all at once.
Oh,
They
that's
seem
okay.
to.
I'm sorry, what? Good.
You've got to have some friends, right?
That is their turn. They all dash. Leroy, you're up.
Okay. I would like to
Rage.
imagine. I'm gonna throw a firebolt at the one that's by Foshkra.
Alright, go for it. 16 will not hit, unfortunately. Well, pardon me, barely hit. Yeah, 16 hits.
Okay, cool.
Burn, baby, burn.
6 points. Alright, you can sort of see the searing flesh. It again dislikes the fire.
I think that
Alright.
is essentially all I can do right now.
That is it. Alright. The guardman is up. It's going to move over here and it's swiped out against you, Reed. The longsword.
That
It's going to be 21 to hit.
hits.
It's going to deal. Let's see, 8 points of piercing damage. Is 21 more than 5?
Is 20...
Yes, 21 is more than 5.
Oh, 5 over my
It's
AC?
21
Yes.
5 over your armor class. Alright. Alright.
I'm gonna go ahead and invisibility stays.
It's going to skewer you with the longs. Next
Yes.
turn, adds the proficiency again. That is for next turn. It's also going to use its no, it can't actually. Never mind. Fenton, you're up. I don't know where Abasi is. He's gone somewhere.
Yes, he is.
You want to find him. You want to search him. Find where he went.
Sniff him out, boy.
Honest-
Sniff him out.
Honestly, the only lead I have is that I still presume he's following Reed. So with that, I will go behind the curtain.
There you go.
If I may. Stumbling just directly up to Reed, Fenton will ask, where is he? Where is he gone?
I'm certain he will appear once these intruders are dead. I'll motion to the others.
I'd be curious to see if that works to,
I am curious if that works as well.
to retarget Fenton.
Look, I'm assuming Fenton is single-minded but also intelligent and can reason through things still. Now, this is a big assumption to make.
You can
Fel?
roll a perception check if you'd like to search for him.
Absolutely, that much is doable.
That would be your action, though.
Well, my rolls are
Of course,
great
yeah.
tonight, so
You
it'll be
can't quite
6.
tell where Abasi
He
is.
lives another round.
Bonus action?
I'd apologize for the actions of the close-minded fox.
No bonus action.
All right. The last remaining individual commoner of this assembly.
He's gonna have some stories to tell.
Well,
He's probably not gonna live.
Yeah.
Oh
also
no!
its map.
Oh no!
Let me see. The boss is going to invisibly move forward here, and is going to use a feature of his to heal you. It's going to heal you 7 points of healing.
Ooh, that's big.
We have an invisible healer.
Fosher's gonna feel the touch and just kind of like look around and be like, or like
And continue
swat
moving
at
up.
it.
It's your ancestors here protecting you.
Chain, you're up.
All right. How far?
We need somebody to open the door.
Well, the problem is Chain doesn't trust Leora right now.
You are blessed by her.
That is true.
This is true.
Does that Chain know? Chain is not convinced.
Suspicious
Chain is going
bird.
to take a step out and throw a psionic blade at the remaining guard. $19.
19 will hit. Ouch.
God damn.
Yeah, that just barely kills it.
Ooh,
Nice.
rogues.
Let's see. Chain is then going to. While he was hiding, would he have seen Leora attack the guard?
Probably.
Alright.
Just because you're hiding
Then I
from them
guess.
doesn't mean you're not watching.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He's already used. Then he'll use his bonus action to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Alright, and then that's the end of his turn.
Alright. The guard falls over the ground. Lorenz, you're up.
Okay. So, what we have left is this little creature.
Presumably.
And
Presumably.
Fenton's still rampaging.
Yeah, and they haven't.
There also is the sound of, let's see, many
Approaching
pairs
footsteps.
of footsteps still rushing through the curtain.
Oh,
from here.
amazing.
It is I might have a solution.
So Lorenz is going to position himself up here. And I think he's actually going to use his crossbow.
Alright.
Okay.
Net 20, baby!
That 20 does hit. Give me a 1d20 to see if you hit him.
Oh, yeah. 1 second.
Mirror image. Crafty
That-
spell.
One of the mirror images fades as the Sinai's butler continues his advance.
That's it.
Alright, it has been the end of the third turn. Fenton, yes, you are charmed. Pardon me, you are free from the charm as of Abasi's turn.
Thank God.
Thank you.
I don't have to knock you out and carry you over my shoulder.
Mm.
Alright. Is that your turn, Lorenz?
Yep, that's my turn.
Alright, Foshko, you're up.
All right. The guard's dead. Only this guy over here. I saw Lore shoot at
Yep.
him. But Foshkra is going to basically drop down, full on sprint and crash into this door to try to force it open with brute strength.
Okay.
The
Give me
brain.
an athletics check. With advantage since you are raging.
Yes.
Bunga bunga brain at work.
And let me roll a d4 for bless.
Alright, you are blessed.
Oh, that only brings it up to a 20, but
Well, the
it's a
blessed
20.
is what mattered. The 20, you can see Foshka sort of imbued with the words and power of Leora. The shoulder cracks against this wood, splinters it with the impact. You can see the bar on it fly or splinter and crack in two, and one of the doors slowly swings open.
And so that was 25 feet. So shoulder through the debris. Can I do that?
Yeah.
And what do I see on the other side?
It is outside into the grounds of Lord Sanai's castle. You can see probably about maybe 100-foot dash leads to a wall that can be vaulted over and out into the city proper.
Okay. Alright. So with that, move back into the room and just stare at this guy and be like, there's no reason for us to stay. And that is my turn.
You can see Lord Sanai's butler is going to leap towards you, Foshka, and is going to, let me see. Yeah, is going to attack you with his rapier.
Okay.
That is going to be an 18 to hit.
Alright. D8 reaction. Come on.
Oh,
Ugh. 17.
It is going to deal, let's see. Ouch, that's a maximum roll, so 11 points of piercing damage.
Roll down to 5.
Yes.
I'm still standing.
Amazing.
He's going to use his cunning action to. No, pardon me, disengage. He's going to use his cunning action to engage and continue to move up here.
oh,
Seem to
you.
go outside of the bounds. Reed, you're up.
Hmm.
We gotta go up there too.
Reed.
GTFO.
I'll step forward. Reed wants to just take a peek behind the curtain and make sure that he can,
I can
like,
show you what's beyond the curtain.
they're followed. Yeah, they're being followed. Oh yeah. hey, that lesser noble is in fact still there. So here's what Reed's going to do. He's gonna
Drop something.
Yep.
Reed's going to peek the curtain, see that, be like, ooh. And he's going to whisper to the wood, live again, ignore the walls, grow, and cast. No,
And
never
cast.
mind. He's not. He's gonna start and think twice and shake his head. Ugh. Okay, so 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I will attempt to at least get rid of additional mirror images. I am going to go for a shillelagh.
All right. 17 will hit. Go and roll a d20.
Mm-hmm. 10.
One of the mirror images fades. There's only one left.
But that's not all I can do.
Ah.
I am also a cognito hazard. I'd like him to make a con save.
That will be a failure.
So I will at least deal 3 necrotic damage.
Yes. All right.
And that is actually technically I can healing word. I will healing word the bird.
Bird is the word. Bird is the word. All right.
That is 7 heals.
You got really low again there, Phil.
Ah, I moved the mic a little bit away.
Very
Is
love
this
you, Reed.
better?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
That is.
Go ahead and regain 7 points, Fenton.
Reed is my best friend at the moment, so
The curtain flies open, and multiple of these singers just spill through. It's going to dash here. Dash here. 2 of them are going to surround you, Fenton. You can make an attack of opportunity as this one dashes by.
I will not.
You will not? Okay. So, one of them will attack you, Foshka, twice.
Okay.
There's going to be a natural 20.
Yeesh.
It's going to deal with a slash of its claws. 7 points of slashing damage.
Rounded down to 4.
Yeah. 7 round down to 3.
Okay.
And one against you, Chain. That is going to be an 18 to hit.
That hits.
That is going to deal 6 points of piercing damage.
So, Chain was like fumbling to like, bring out his lockpicking set, his thieves' tools, when Foshkar ran through the door. And then when this group catches up and strikes at them, Chain falls unconscious.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I cast animate dead.
He's not
No.
dead yet.
Ah, darn, it fails.
Alright, Leora, you're up.
Did either of these two attack me or no?
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, it's stupid of me
Yeah.
too, but
Alright, they're flanking you. So the first one is going to be a 12 to hit.
okay.
Does that hit?
No,
14 to hit.
that hits, but I will silvery barbs.
Alright, so that
Ooh.
is a wisdom saving throw on its part.
No, that's just reroll again,
Oh, roll
disadvantage.
again with disadvantage. So that is going to be an 11 to hit.
That will miss, and I will channel the same stream of energy that I felt come towards me from Reed and give Reed advantage on his next roll.
Alright.
Oh, really?
And the second one's going to attack you twice. One is a natural
A natural what? The important part cut off. That's good. The 15 will hit.
Yeah, which will deal also 6 points of slashing to you.
Ouch. Okay.
That is your turn, Fenton. What are you doing?
I will, still kind of clearing the fog out of my mind, whip around, see the situation there. Cast a second level healing word on Chain.
Second level.
Alright. Go for it.
Let me try to figure out how to go for it. There it is.
Alright. Shane, you regain 6 points of healing.
Hooray!
Better than nothing. And oh gosh,
My turn gets skipped.
Oh, I am so sorry.
It
yeah,
did.
yeah,
No,
just
it's okay. It's okay. I just wanted to.
take that.
I just
Yeah,
wanted to make sure.
Thank you. I am not perfect. Well, actually, I am perfect, but I do make mistakes sometimes.
Hey.
oh
Alright.
gosh,
Where's my needle? I need to deflate a balloon.
you want me to finish, or you want to go back to
No,
Leora?
no. You can go ahead.
Take it.
Okay, I'm going to just rapier attack the one to my south. In that case,
Alright.
as a 17 to
will
hit.
6 points
6
of
piercing.
Alright. Okay. The last remaining individual in that pit is going to rush forward to you. Let's see. It's going to take an attack with a dagger against you. Which will roll a 7.
Okay.
Alright. Abasi's up. Abasi is going to attack twice against this court singer down to the south. One with advantage is going to break invisibility. That will hit. And that will deal a good amount of damage to it. Abasi comes out of invisibility. You can see him bearing down against the court singer below. It's going to be a second attack, which will also hit, which will kill it. He's going to move up here. He's going to use his one of his features to, as a bonus action, place hand on your shoulder chain and restore. Let me see. 7 points of healing to you. Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
You're up, Chain.
Chain keeps going full to empty to full to empty.
Healthy bird.
All right. Well, being revived back to basically full health, Chain doesn't immediately fucking just ditch and run. He will do an attack against. Why is my character sheet not moving? What the hell? There we go. Against the Tabaxi.
Alright.
That's a nat 20.
That is a 20. What are you having advantage from?
Because of there's people within 5 feet of it.
That
I
would
don't
be
think that
flanking.
itself gives advantage.
But I'm pretty sure that's a.
You get sneak attack for people
You
being
do get sneak attack.
threatening it.
And you do get flanking, so that's 23 to hit, which will hit.
Damn. Okay. Then let me do it this way.
Welcome back. Chain's almost got a crit.
So close.
Damn. That's gonna be 5. Then 8 damage.
Alright. Roll a 1d20 to see if you hit a mirror image. Him. You hit him. Alright. 8 points of damage. Nice.
Oh, we finally got damage on them.
And then bonus action to attack again with a second one.
Ooh.
Alright.
That's a
Oh!
nat 20!
There we go.
There you are.
Alright.
You woke up in the middle of the night and chose violence.
Unfortunately, you don't get to apply sneak attack twice per round. But that is 10 points of damage. Go ahead and roll a 1d10 to see. Pardon me, 1d20 to see if you hit it or mirror image. You hit a mirror image.
Oh,
Fuck!
God.
The spell hits.
21 damage down the
It's
drain,
okay,
just
it's
like
okay.
that.
You removed the mirror images.
That's the fun of the spell. All right.
No fun. No fun at all.
Lorenz, you're up. Oh, why did I do that? Lorenz, you're up.
Do the shuffle.
Seeing that Fenton is a little bit far away from the group and is being kind of surrounded by people, Lorenz, as a bonus action, is going to not telekinetically push Fenton, but pull him towards himself.
Ooh.
Nice.
Interesting.
Yes, 5 feet towards the party.
So that also means no attacks of opportunity from that movement.
And I am so sorry. Leora, did you go?
Oof.
No.
Leora.
You need to speak up.
All right, your turn.
Beat the shit out of him.
She should get inspiration for being skipped twice.
I would like to use another sorcerer point and use Twinned Spell.
Ooh.
Nice.
And I go to my spells. Can I use that with Healing Word?
You can.
Nice.
Incredible. So Fenton and Foshgra, I'd like
Yes.
to offer you both Healing Word.
Yeah.
7 points of healing. Nice.
This is a great party. I love you all.
Have not had a cleric or a paladin in Curse. Well, we have a paladin, but doesn't really heal.
We don't even have a
Alright.
cleric in this party.
Who needs one?
Divine Soul Sorcerer replaces cleric. Does it better.
All right.
I have not seen a
That's-
Divine Soul Sorcerer in heavy armor with D8 hit dice.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is my turn.
All right. Back to you, Lorenz.
Ah. Okay. So, Fenton does not need to contest the check if he is willingly allowing himself to be pulled in that direction.
I mean, yes, Fenton would like to be away from these creatures. Unexpectedly, would Fenton contest it? I don't know, but sure, Fenton can be pulled away.
Okay.
All right.
Yoink.
That-
Bird
Get over here.
Yes, please. And as far as to the mongrel next to him, it's gonna just kind of stab them or try to. Dagger.
Go for it.
Oh no.
Doesn't
Fortunately.
go very well.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is it.
Foshgra, you're up.
Alright, well, I can't do what I was originally planning on doing since Reed is there, but does mean I am going to slap a butler.
Slap.
Oh, that's an advantage, and that's probably not going to miss anyway, even with the D4.
That is an 8.
Yeah, and if then the D4 from the bless isn't
Yeah.
going
Unfortunately,
Pass.
no. This one is nimble, much more nimble than the rest, and ducks out of the way.
to. Okay. Then with that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to risk the attack of opportunity and come down to try to interpose myself for Fenton.
Awesome. He will make an attack of opportunity against you. It'll be 2, actually. The butler is going to...
Butler can't. Mobile.
Oh, right. Yep, so that's only going to be 1 court singer. It's going to try to grapple you.
Okay.
That's a 13 to hit.
Miss.
No, it's a miss, unfortunately. Alright. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Alright. Butler,
Let's see your moves.
Seeing Abasi there is going to move over here. Leora, you can take an attack of opportunity against him if you have a melee weapon, if you'd like to.
Bonk him. Bonk him on the head.
Ooh.
Good bonk.
Yeah, that will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. 6 points of piercing. Nice. Yeah, you slash him across the back as he steps away. Let's see. But he's going to make an attack with his rapier against Abasi, which will effectively miss. Reed, you're up.
Hmm. I'm going to, instead of channeling positive energy, I'm going to channel negative energy and use my once a day inflict wounds and use the advantage that was given to me from the bird plus the flanking.
Sure thing.
So that's does a 16 hit?
16 will hit.
Nice.
Kind of bad rolls though. 8 necrotic damage.
Still does it. You can sort of hear the scream of pain as necrotic energy racks through its body.
And then
right.
because I am allowed to, I am going to dump another healing word onto the rogue's target. So 7 points of healing
That's
there.
to Abasi. All right.
Hopefully that will get this guy very angry.
All right. Court singers are up. Yes. One of them is going to attack Eulerens once. That's going to be an 8 to hit against Abasi. It's going to be a miss against Chain. That is going to be a 16 to hit.
That hits.
All right. That'll deal 5 points of slashing to you.
Ouch.
It's going to attack you, Fenton, but these two are going to attack Foshka. Against you, Fenton, that is going to be 15 to hit.
That'll hit. I will
1 to 12
silvery
to hit.
barbs again
Silvery
though.
barbs. All right. It's going to reroll at a disadvantage.
Sorry, it is just a straight roll again, but it will
Straight
take the
roll
lesser
again.
of those two. Yeah,
Yeah, it's between 8 to hit, so that misses.
that will miss.
So you, Fosh, go ahead.
Yeah, just to finish the silvery barbs, Fenton's still kind of humming a deep bass in his throat. We'll pass that energy along. Place a quick hand on Foshkra's shoulder, and Foshkra will have advantage on his next attack.
All right.
Nice.
Against Foshka, 1 dagger attack is going to be a 19 to hit.
All right. I'm going to do the D8.
All right.
That brings me up to
21, which will miss.
Yep, 22.
Aircraft knocks out of the way, sends the dagger flying out of this noble's hands. Second one is going to attack you twice for a 13 and another 19 to hit,
All right, 19 hits.
which will be 6 points of slashing damage.
Reduced to 3.
All right.
You know, I'm very happy that these aren't something that has like a paralyze on hit feature.
Just you wait. Leora, you're up.
What?
That's nefarious.
What just... Did anybody else just have Discord issues? Or just me?
Just you.
Just you.
Just you.
Okay, because Reed was talking and then he just robot faded out and the music cut off dead.
Well,
Spooky.
I'm actually ChatGPT.
All right.
All right.
We're so close, come on.
I'd like to use my last sorcery point for the night. Firebolt.
lands.
Yes,
Awesome.
on the butler and the noble that's beside Foshkra.
All right, go for it. I'll take the first one and the second one as the 2 attack rolls. So against the butler it misses, but against the court singer next to Foshkra it absolutely hits. Go no damage. 6 points. That takes it out. The bolt of flame scatters
Yes.
across it and sends it shrieking down to the ground.
And that is my turn.
Awesome. Fenton, you're up.
Fenton, rapier still drawn, will attack the singer in front of him.
Nice. Go for it.
19 to
Flanking
hit
attack will hit.
for 10 piercing.
Oh, good hit.
Wow. Yeah, almost. You can skewer it through the heart. It begins to stagger, but it's just not quite there.
Kind of trying to talk as he fights. Fenton will say to Fushkra, I hope we can consider this something of a celebration.
It is definitely much more interesting than what they had before.
That is my turn.
Alright. The Kylax Noble is going to try to stab you, Fenton. That is 10 to hit.
Miss.
Abasi is up.
Okay, can we get this noble a backstory and like have him survive this whole ordeal?
No, no.
He's the party pet.
Oh god.
It's the same Dragonborn that was playing Dragon Chess in the conversation you overheard, Lorenz. Sort of golden scales. Let's see. Abasi is up.
Yes, Charlie, yes.
Alright, so Abasi's up. He's going to attack this escort singer to the bottom left once. Will they miss? Another miss. Not a good turn for him. Third time, bonus action. Will hit and will kill it. Alright. Shane, you're up.
Alright. Going for the choir in between me and Leora.
You are flanking.
That's
Wow.
a net
Well,
fucking 20.
what?
Come on.
Do it. Do it.
What are those rolls? Oh my god.
Enough to just
It doesn't
in
even
one
matter.
hit- Yes, in one hit, completely kill it.
Chain's doing
Take
enough
that.
damage to one-shot himself every turn.
He is. He really is. And then
Alright.
bonus action will attack the butler.
Alright, go for it.
Does a 19 hit?
19 will hit.
6 psychic damage.
How would you like to do it?
Yes.
Oh. So, Chain ready to get the fuck out of here. He quickly turns to the choir member to the side, sticks a psionic blade through their heart, and then with his other hand, almost like simultaneously, like kind of drops and sticks his second psionic blade like up through the bottom of the tabaxis, like under his chin, up through his head.
Alright.
And that
Fenton and
is
Foshkra,
Chain's turn.
I would like you to roll a perception check.
Okay. Where's my perception?
I love high rolls tonight.
Poor
There it is.
bird.
15.
Foshkra, you barely notice sort of black clawed hand briefly in a flash reach through this curtain and pull the noble directly through it. You can sort of hear the crunching of scales as a sort of large figure, just briefly seen through these curtains, just the shadow of it through these semi-transparent red cloth, just pull the figure up from the ground, bite down on its neck, and vanish from sight, off in the direction to the left.
Whoa. No! No, I was going to abduct him. I'm just going to abduct him.
Seeing this, Foshker is gonna snarl, watching as the noble is ripped away in front of him.
It seems we have a larger hunt before us.
He's gonna flex his claws in anticipation.
Lorenz, you're up. There's only
Okay,
one
okay.
enemy left.
Ahaha. We're gonna do a guiding bolt for the road.
Good.
Absolutely hit. Go and roll damage.
Good.
Oh my god!
Let's roll
Where was that earlier?
Right?
For real.
Just fucking explodes.
Yeah,
You know, if this was earlier, Nabasi would be dead.
absolutely. It would be.
That was more than my crit hit damage.
That was more than either of my crits.
Alright. The last enemy fades. Are you staying or leaving?
Foshker is gonna take a step towards the curtain where he saw the figure disappear.
Postgre, don't you fucking dare, we're leaving.
Leaving so soon. Very well. There's
much.
one thing I'd like to do before we leave, though.
Go for it.
These wall sconces, these are torches, these are fire.
There seem to be lamps of some sort.
I'm starting a fire with them.
Okay.
Another one.
Please.
That's just rude. Alright.
That's
Just
fucking
knocking them
rude.
over, letting it hit the wooden floor.
Okay.
But hearing Chain shout, Fosker's gonna whip around and look at him and be like, and just like kind of conflicted, looking back at the curtain, back at Chain, and the rest of them.
We have no business here, Foshkra.
And we will return someday. Burn this place.
Pretty sure Rita already has that covered. Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
How's Fenton looking? Fosker's gonna glance over at him.
He looks okay.
Okay. He's
I
gonna
mean, mentally not great, but physically okay.
Alright.
he's gonna give him like a pop on the shoulder. before
You
running
might
out.
need to start carrying him.
But in either case, sort of bursting from this broken out door and this still faintly echoing the song of Calais de Bois, you're able to exit this this castle, make a mad dash across the well-kept grounds, sort of vault over the fence, and join the silence of the streets of the cities around them. All right. Combat.
I'm
is-
guessing, are we just dipping from
Yes.
down?
Getting out of Dodge.
Wait, first, is it secret? Is it safe? I cost Vostra.
What'd you say to Foshkra?
Is it secret? Is it safe?
I'm gonna shove a thumb in the knot on the sash and feel around for it. I imagine it didn't get thrown around or anything in the fight.
Leora,
Yes.
roll me a perception check.
Oh.
Well,
You can see through the blaze. There's not much being done about it, but a tall figure, sort of hunched, kind of similar to a gargoyle beneath the flames for a split second, seems to be gesturing for you to uh, enter for one brief moment before flitting to the side.
I would follow that.
Sort of turning to the left and dodging the spreading flames that are beginning to burgeon on the floor. You can see uh, Lord Sinai kind of uh, hunched on one of the seats, sort of gleam in his eye, face, the blood sort of matting the chin down on the chest.
She would look uh very wide-eyed, a little horrified, very confused, and just all around panicked as
Forgive
she
me.
looks up at him and just says, What did you say to me earlier?"
Forgive me for such a sanguine introduction, Goddaughter. I hope you do not mind the mess.
"Don't don't worry about the mess. What how did you know? How do you know? How can I
Not
trust you?"
until I got up close. Your staff does much in the way of aiding you in many things, but I can sense blood.
Not like you. I'm not like any of you from what I know.
No, but I made a promise to protect you at one. Can see him kind of shift stand, body, sort of stretch it, roll of hollow shoulders. A living creature shouldn't be able to move. So he kind of extend his long neck in a sort of sinewy stretch. Sort of crouches lower.
Are there more of you?
Yes,
Where can I find you? Where can I find any of you?
I lost track. I do not see eye to eye with some of mine. There is one I know. In the
Who are they?
Canning Basin. The name Mutasend raised some eyes in some crowds, and in others paralyze hearts with fear. But to you, it shouldn't cause you any consternation. It simply is just as I am. Be careful with the ones you walk with. I'm sure we'll meet again. Fate has much in store for you. Go
Please stay
with
out of
me.
trouble.
I advise you to do the same. Mind your dreams at night. They may not be revealing only to you. There's the rustle of wings as he picks up, sort of joins the ceiling and begins to essentially crawl along it, up and away out of the room.
After he left, I would rush out to go back to the rest of the group. Still kind of in a stupor.
All right.
Would Chain have noticed that Leor wasn't immediately there when they all left?
There's about a 20, 30 seconds or so when Leor sticks behind and follows after. But yes, Leor is a group after some delay. Where are you headed? What's the plan? Just in the streets? We can pick it up next time unless you would like to roleplay amongst yourselves.
Uh, First things first. I accost Foshkra about the stone.
All right, continue that conversation.
Where
Yeah.
is it?
So Foshkra tucks a clawed thumb into the knot on his sash, feeling the stone.
It is safe. Did you doubt that it would be?
Anything can happen in chaos. I feel so alive.
He's gonna round on Fenton as well,
Hmm.
and the rest of them. It's like,
You said that being coming here, this celebration would be safe. And I argued to leave that we do not know how many enemies there are around us. And here we are, beaten, bloodied, running for our lives. Because you thought that your little party, that your performance, your stage time would be more important than what we have at stake.
Oshkara. I was foolish. We leave Kiris. We had no business in the castle. And I am sorry. I was excited to see Kala. I wanted to perform as if I'm still a common minstrel in Obidis, but it was foolish. Foolish of me, and I am sorry. The shard that passed through here. Read the shard that corrupted Engasal. It's in the Shimmering Sands. It's nowhere near here. We have no business in Kiris, and yes, we should be on our way. If you have the energy to set up camp a few miles north tonight, then we should. Foshkar, I do not need your forgiveness, but I am sorry. I knew the nobles of Nukailax were corrupt, but if I had any idea, I am so sorry.
It would be foolish to stop too soon. We continue. We go as far as we can, as long as we can. We do not know if they will follow or bother to even try. The ones you encountered before, the ones who threatened us for the stones, were they in there as well?
They were.
Did they escape?
Mostly.
Yes.
Then we are not safe. We must assume pursuit. We run. We run and run. And if your legs cannot carry you and your wings fail you, then I will carry you all, and I will continue to run until we are safe for sure. Enough of this. Enough of these cities. It is nothing but people of child races and their greed. They will stop at nothing when we should not stop as well.
Abasi speaks up and he says, I to apologize. They were after me. If you must flee, then I will stay behind. It is the least I can do. Thank you for saving my life.
I will wheel on this Anubian and say, "You hunt good sport. You have my envy. But I hope you fail to kill that thing until I can get my hands around its neck."
That is not as much of a threat as you think it is. If you are set to kill it, I will not step in your way.
You can try. I think you've proven yourself woefully unprepared.
So I have.
It might help you to start with the nobles. Ensei and Karak-san and whatever other bastards were up there on the balcony. They protect their kin.
I will begin an inquisition.
Will you hunt them for sport?
It is not of sport that motivates our hunt.
Make chaos. I'm done. This was an enjoyable stop on our trip.
It really wasn't.
In the as Reed is addressing Umbasi, Foshka is gonna look over at Leora and just kind of like look her up and down, checking to see if she got injured at some point, which is the reason why she was behind us.
I don't think she would be paying attention to even notice you looking at her. She would be way too preoccupied
But
with her own mind.
but obviously no visible marks of
Oh yeah, no.
injury.
No. I know.
Lauren sort of nudges her with his elbow.
Yep. Hey.
You good
Hey,
there?
Lawrence. Um, I don't know. Uh, I will be. I have to be. But
Oh, well, seems like you're doing better than the rest of us.
physically, at least.
Oh yes, I was convinced it's ready to kill a man today.
Everybody did wonderfully, all things considered. I was actually very worried about all of you. Um, it seems when the party splits, things get a little chaotic. Imagine that.
I mean, people do their things, so you can't stop them from doing it.
No, I worry that I won't be able to help everybody. And then things got a little out of hand on my part, and I had to run away for a little bit, kind of.
Sometimes the only thing you can do is run away.
Yeah.
I imagine we're still moving as we're talking, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely.
We are full hiking.
Yeah.
I didn't notice in the fight that they were targeting Reed to try to get the stone from him, or did I?
That is
I
just
was
the cyclic order.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I'm asking.
I
I think
think
I was
at that
completely
point,
mind controlled the whole time.
Yeah, you were pretty
Right.
focused and in the fog.
That would do it.
On top of being enraged.
You had
You had a
forgotten your
lot going
purpose.
on, and you were about to murder that man, so I had to do
Oh, I
something.
was smacking the shit out of him. And then
I
as soon
know.
as he's not my target, I miss.
Yeah,
Did
and I was like, well,
Foshgood
fuck, I don't want to heal him, but I don't want him to die.
That's why I was like, firebolt. It does half damage if it hits.
Foshgood do more damage to the Anubian than the actual enemies?
Yes.
Point of
100%.
pride right there.
And that wasn't even with my damaging attacks. I chose the tail because I'm like, I am low HP. I need to be able to defend myself more. I was up in the air of choosing tail or fangs for to regen health, or to just have an opportunity to not get hit, which only succeeded once.
Well, everything was an attack roll here, so I think tail is generally more useful. Reed is going to call out, Bird!
Which one? Can you
What?
fucking explain? I've been calling bird all night.
Not you!
What?
You are stupid. Respond.
Correct.
You are unwise. Respond.
Sh- Sure. Yes, Reed. What are you getting at? It was a terrible decision.
I'm about to hit you. Respond.
Fucking do it, Reed.
I don't think you've learned anything.
I think we all learned something today, and I think we need to not fight amongst each other.
Not fighting, teaching. Little creatures need life lessons.
Teach later. Move now.
We are.
You heard the man. Move.
Why did you not play music?
What more music was there to play? Yes, there is magic in music, Reed, but there is a limit. If I could have countered what... I don't know what that thing was, Reed. I don't know if you saw it, but I've never seen it. I've never read of its likes before.
Who goes missing in this town?
Reed, I did not cease. Nothing I can do, it can be done without music. Magic and all.
But magic, the music is. You must overpower it with your own.
Nobody could have done that.
I am skeptical of power in the music in this regard, Reed. I think the thing is petty. It is a noble of New Kylax. It likes to hear a tune. It likes to create mythos around itself to bolster its own ego. That's how they are. I don't know what it is, but I understand its motives.
How do I communicate with any of you? Where is this wall I must destroy to make myself known to you?
I have no answer for you, Reed.
You have no answer for anything, and you are too busy crying to think of any.
Fenton will take to the air.
Did anyone else perhaps stop and think today?
I think you
think
said more than enough.
Did you read? Did you think? Because while I was trying to get us all out, you were laughing at the thought of getting the fuck away from everybody.
Hmm.
What's the thought process behind that?
Thoughts, feelings, the same. Different languages, same words. I was providing a show.
Alright, so you criticize Fenton for putting on a show, but then when you put on a show, it's okay then, right?
You still don't understand.
No, I don't. And frankly, I don't care for any of your explanation, okay?
You will learn to care, even if not by choice. That is the nature of this quest. We will both come to know one another.
Over my dead body.
Maybe.
We'll see. Lorenz is going to go ahead of the group. He does not want to be near Reed.
Reed takes one glance towards Chain.
What?
I can't think of any complaints.
There's just a long pause before Chain just rolls his eyes. And he puts the hood of his cloak up.
I think we should treat this as a small taste of what this process of changing the world will be.
Yes, we will fight. There will be enemies. And we will win. And we will fight. And we will continue. And even I don't read as much as I revel in the midst of the chaos of a good fight. I do not wish to prolong a conflict.
Every one of those creatures killed is a little chip away at the power of the thing controlling them.
And we do not have the time nor the strength currently to sit here and chip and chip and chip away.
It was not my intention to stay here for a while.
No,
I
but you
was.
did not wish to leave. You wish to continue the fight. Yes, we had no other option. So we stood our ground. We fought until there was no one left to oppose us. That is honor and glory. But was it fully necessary? We have the others. We have the stone. I may not agree with all of what has happened in the past. I may have a sour distaste for the child races of this land. You included, Reed, are among them. But I have learned at least one thing. That there is there is one willing to watch my back. Then I will not shove them away and put them at risk. I am a protector. It is my duty. And now it extends to what we must do. Do not put it at jeopardy to spread fire, to spread chaos. It does bring a spark. It is enjoyable in the thick of it. It is where your heart pounds and your blood runs hot. But as each ignon is born with fire and rage, we do not allow it to consume us. What happened tonight, Reed? You stepped close to consumption.
You're sounding like you want me to be one of those weak-minded ascetics.
No, Reed, I want you focused. I cannot rely on you to watch my back. If you are distracted, if you do not see the path burn forward for you, if you would instead veer off into the shadows, you would be lost, and you would have us follow. We have a job. We have some fate-bound destiny with this stone, and the others possibly as well. Do not forget that, especially when lives are on the line.
You sound a little bit like me. They'll give kind of a slight lessening of the frown.
Control the fire, Reed. Control it at all times.
And with that, he takes a stone out of his sash, steps past Reed, and holds it out to Leora.
Out of character, blessed. Okay. I would kind of snap out of my stupor a little bit, uh, and look at the stone and look up at Foshka, and I would just be like, "Are you, are you sure? I, you seemed very intent on keeping it safe. I don't want to make you feel as if you're making a mistake."
In the chaos of a battle such as this, you were able to keep your head clear, and you kept me and the rest of us from what could have been a very easy death. That, and there are words before we entered that place. Take the
We
stone.
keep
Take the stone. The plan was to hand it off to someone different each time.
I would take the stone and I would very carefully tuck it into one of the many little fold pockets in my robe, and I would look back up at him and I would say, "I will keep all of you safe." I would mm, well, there's not a lot that I wouldn't do to keep y'all safe. I can't lose people. I can't handle losing people. And I'm I'm glad that I have y'all here. Even if I I'm still learning how to handle being with a ragtag group like ours.
It is not an ideal grouping for any of us, I imagine. But learning is always good.
And with that, he's
Yes.
just gonna like place a sort of tired kind of hand on her shoulder and try to more lead the way and push through whatever undergrowth or brush or whatever we're trying to move through. Make it a little easier for those behind him to walk forward.
Sierra would follow and just kind of keep her hand over where she placed the stone, but also stay relatively close to Foshka so that he knew that she would not, wander off or do anything out of pocket with it.
Anybody else? The floor is free.
Can I do one last quick thing, Phil?
Go for it.
Still in the air. I'm going to fish out of my bag a little pearl. It's been there untouched for over 2 years. But I will crush it in my hand and send 25 words to Taraji. I'll say, war is coming. And say once Nuke Ilex dead. Take friends, family, meet me in Estelheim. Sell Kenyans good Gitzern and hire guards. I love you.
All right. I will get a response back to you.
I guess with that, the party disappears into the night.
Absolutely.
Curtains close.
Curtains closed.
Well, they can't
Oh.
close; they're on fire.
This
what the-
party.
Look at that, we had a 4-hour session after all.
Phil, what the fuck? Phil, no, this isn't okay. This is the first major battle.
Yes.
You've emotionally scarred half of us, and then Foster goes in and never mind. And
What? What? Spit it out. What did Foshkra do?
Silence.
You got him emotionally invested.
I'll just say that was a badass speech.
Oh yeah.
He may not be the smartest, but he's got some wisdom.
I love the tensions rising in the group.
Gosh, it's so terrible and so good.
Don't be a fucking bird brain, Bard. Think,
Oh.
Bard. What did you learn today, Bard?
I just reads. You are stupid. Answer.
It was so good.
Oh my
I was
God.
cackling like a hyena over here.
I was
Everybody
waiting.
wants
I
to
wanted.
respond.
I wanted you to start throwing punches, to do something, to stand up for yourself.
Well, Fenton's not there yet.
Yeah.
No, he's up in the sky right now. I wanted to talk to him,
Fenton
but
just
it's
went to
fine.
make a,
I
like,
think everyone wants to talk to Fenton right now.
Went behind the second curtain, came back, and was suddenly different for a little while. Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
honestly, that's a lot happened.
Yeah.
A lot happened in a full combat session.
yeah. One question I have, Fel, how
I'm going
much would it
to.
have stood out to Chain and I that those two guards just ignored Leora and attacked us?
It's up to you with how much it stands out.
I'm going to stop the recording here since we're
You
getting
saw
into
it.
small talk.
Oh
Sure
yeah.
thing.